Good evening, friends.
Sir, good evening, sir.
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 Good version was not available earlier. All of you ready for the marathon?
Yes. Yes.
We start, Madam Sudha, Madam. Ready? I tell Soyala, GST, good night, sweet dream, thanks, and ready?
Hi, sir.
Like Alva. I structured the session. Sorry, it's muted. So structure the session in such a way that like finally start. Just take out the Google from there. Just 1 second. Am I audible, Srija?
Yes, sir.
I structure the session in such a way that whatever we discussed today, we can also reasonably cover some descriptive questions of RTP. One good news is reasonably easy questions are appearing in RTP. Hopefully, CA Institute is going to lower the standard a little bit, even in final. Intermediate, anyway, I confirmed yesterday. So even in final, I could see that the standard of the questions, okay, is slightly lesser compared to the earlier RTPs. No doubt, virtual digital as it is going to be there. The first question is going to appear in the examination as a MCQ that we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay? All of you ready? All of you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. We'll quickly go through
Sir,
the. Yeah.
One good news. Vani cleared CMA Inter.
Wow, excellent. Congratulations, madam. Excellent. Very
Yeah,
good.
congratulations, madam. Congratulations.
Party. Come, Vani.
Yeah, madam, you should give party, madam.
Obviously. I know. Very nice.
One minute. Vani, come.
Result came today, madam?
Yeah, now.
Wow, that is
1
very
hour
nice.
before.
Hi, Vani. Congratulations.
1 minute,
Okay.
sir. 1 minute, sir.
That's okay. Relax. Let her relax. No problem. Wow. Congratulations, Vani. Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
We are very proud of you. Okay, with so much of challenges, you have done it excellent, ma. God bless you. Very happy for you and your family.
Thank you so much, sir.
So it's all the what you call good works, good deeds of your parents and your hard work has really given a very good result. So thank you and God bless you always. Keep growing. Very happy for you. Congratulations, Baba.
Thank you.
Audible? I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know, others can also wish that a wonderful family we are associated with. You can wish.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, and all the best for final also.
Thank you so much. And she will write CA Inter in May.
Oh my God. Okay,
So,
all the best for that.
all the best for all the exams what you're writing. Inter, CA, CMA, CS, whatever you're writing. Pass everything in flying colors, man. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless
Yeah,
you. God bless
don't
you.
forget
Very
about
happy,
party.
very proud, very good, very good. It's a really good news actually before we start the session. Okay?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
In this mode, we
God
can
bless
start.
you. Now, let us ensure that a similar news is given by your mother. So it may come. So for that, let us prepare.
No, identical news, sir.
I know, identical news.
No, with that result, I changed.
No, but final.
I will write it only in November.
Oh,
Okay,
Why?
area.
No, why, sir?
Oh.
Because she is not able to sit for a long time. and
Yeah, I know
study.
that.
I
know
should
that.
read and give to her everything.
Yeah. So obviously, so
anyway.
children's growth is first priority. That's why I'm
Yeah,
concentrating
for
on.
me, her education is the priority, sir.
For me also, our children's growth is important. That's why I'm concentrating on the children.
Student education is priority. Yes, sir. For Guru, student
Correct,
education
no,
is priority.
Sureka? Because I want children to go above me. That's why I'm concentrating on the children. Okay?
So
Okay,
even
very
when
good.
I
Very
apply
happy,
for
madam.
exam, I will
Especially,
write it in November only.
no, that we'll discuss later, madam. Okay, not in the YouTube public channel.
Sir,
We'll discuss later outside the YouTube channel. Okay. If you want, we can. That's nothing wrong. We spoke. The news, good thing only we spoke. Huh? So after
sorry,
the
I didn't know
YouTube,
that, sir. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Absolutely no. But see, this is where I think many people are thinking, "You what happened?" If you want me to cut that YouTube first question, I can cut. But what is wrong? We didn't speak anything wrong, Alva. That's okay. Relax and chill. Okay. After the YouTube video, we'll talk about May 23 exam of Sudha Madam. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. So let's move on. Okay. Right. Okay. So hi everyone. Welcome to the second session. Today's little marathon and at a good pace we need to cover because a good amount of syllabus is there. And I would suggest you to keep the 200 pages special notebook wherever required. Okay. And I'll be sharing the material probably at the end of the session. It's under final, wetting stage. It is there. It's already finalized and sent. So we have added so many extra things also to this material. Hopefully it will come out beautiful. Okay. So yesterday I discussed about till section 6. Section 7 talks about incomes deemed to be received in India. Annual accretion to RPF. I think I would suggest all of you who is eating also quickly eat without using your hands. Kiran Jayananda is a revision class. इसलिए दिखने के लिए हाथ चाहिए. Okay, whatever is there, you can eat like this in the revision class, not using the hand and paper should be totally free. Okay, brain, even if it's not there, it's okay. We'll continue. Okay, so hi, Jannavi Shadai. Now, section 7, incomes deemed to be received in India, talks about there are 7 items. All of you here? Sandhya, okay, ma. Yeah. So, incomes deemed to be received, annual accretion to RPF, transferred balance in RPF, then employer's contribution to ETCCD scheme. All these 3 items are salary at the end of section 17.1. Okay. All these items are added as a salary. Now, ETCCD was special point. 14% contribution was permissible for employer contribution. If you are a central government, from this year onwards, it is available even for state government employer. Okay. Central and state government with retrospective effect, they made it 14%. Section 9, incomes deemed to accrue or arise in India. Whereas I think it's better I'll show the material and we'll discuss. But only thing is when I start share screening, you will not go anywhere, no? Mentally. You're not respond, that means you're already gone. Okay. So this is a material which is going to be shared. Okay. This material can be used for May 23 as well as November 23. Even subsequent exam also, as I tell you the truth, the changes in the theory material, luckily, is only 5%. Okay. So, because 2023 budget, whatever has come, okay, it may not have more than 5 to 10% theoretical changes. Are you listening? So, some of you are writing 24. Are you 24? Why should I start preparing now? Otherwise, you have to prepare for next 2 to 3 years. Thank you. Okay. I hope you understood. Message is delivered cleanly and clearly. Right. So, all these things we discussed yesterday. SSC section 2 within bracket 7. Make a note of it wherever possible. Okay. Is a problem. SSC is section 2.7 SSC. Liable to tax definition is important, which has been added last to last batch. Read the definition, Mark. Srinija or Kiran. Anybody?
Section 2. So section 2 clause 7 SSC means a person who is
liable to tax.
Liable to tax section 2 clause 29A in relation to a person means that there is a liability of tax on such person under any law for the time being in force in any country and shall include a case where subsequent to imposition of tax liability an exemption has been provided.
Extremely important definition. Make a note of it quickly. Every special point, make a note of in the notes. Pravanya, Aicha. 2 within bracket 29A. Earlier, 229A was LTCA.
LTC.
Now, since they have inserted this word, liability to tax, long term, LILO. So, LO has been pushed to 229AA. So, now that 229A, the substituted section talks about liability to tax. Okay, liability to tax, very important. Connected to what? Dash right. Section 6 within the bracket 1A. Yesterday's discussion, Mrs. Anusri. It also includes, very important, it also includes a case wherein subsequent to imposition of the tax liability, exemption has been provided. Exemption has been provided. Mr. LBM, Indian total income 16 lakh. Figure vibration barbeco. Indian total income. Actually, the word is this.
More
When
than
you write
50.
in the exam, total income excluding from foreign sources. Very good, Sohail. So you should use that word. For easy sake, I will use the word Indian total income. Arvind. So Indian total income 16 lakh. Income in Finland. Mauritius tax haven is income in Finland rupees 40 lakh, which was liable to tax, comma, made exempt due to subsequent notification. Made exempt due to what? Subsequent notification. Below that, he shall not be a resident as per 6(1)(e). Understood the importance of this amendment? He shall not be a resident as per 6, which is the bracket 1(a). Yesterday we said, if he is not liable to tax, now I am saying, even though he is ultimately paying zero tax, very important amendment it is. So he is liable to tax, he was made, that amount was taxable. But subsequently, for some reason, they gave an exemption. So that exempted income is otherwise taxable. That means he is liable to tax in a foreign country. If he is liable to tax in a foreign country, he will never enter 6, which is the bracket 1(a). Everybody understood the importance? Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is the last 2021 budget amendment as well. Next. So then, person we saw yesterday. Yesterday, whoever has missed it, I'm sorry, please cover it up. Person, yes. Now the tax rates. Let me quickly glance to the tax rates. For 4+1, every time when I say is AOP and BY, they are together. Individual HF, AOP, BY, and AJP. For all these discussions are for previous year 22-23, expected 23-24. I now I will not repeat that point till tomorrow's session. Is it clear? If I have to mention anything else, I'll specifically mention. So if all the 5 cases up to 2.5 lakh nil, 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh 5%, 5 lakh to 10 lakh, be careful. I know all of you know, but CFI friends in a hurry tension, 5%, 10% madbedi. 5% it's straight away 20%. To give a history, initially it was 10%, 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh was 10%, 10, 20, 30. Then they made that 10% as a 5% as a political gimmicks. So 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh rupees is 5%, 5 to 10 lakh it is 20%, about 10 lakh 30%. Point number 1. Point number 2. For all such SSCs, surcharge starts from 50 lakh. For everybody, surcharge starts only after 100 lakh. Speak only in lakhs, don't talk in crores. So for all these 5 SSCs, when the total income is greater than 50 lakh, greater than 100 lakh, greater than 200 lakh, greater than 500 lakh, 10%, 15%, 25%, 37% respectively is the surcharge rate. 10, 15, 25, 37% is respectively the surcharge rate. However, if such SSCs are having 111A,
112.
short-term capital gain,
112
112 also has been inserted now. Be careful. There is a miss in the Finance Act. In one place they inserted 112, one place they missed it. Now I'm reiterating. It has been reconfirmed in 2023 budget. That's why it is not just for 111A, 111A, 112A, so 112 also. Long term, assuming building you sell for that and dividend incomes. For all the four, earlier it was 3 incomes, Kiran Jain, in your regular discussion. Now 112 is also reconfirmed. For all those incomes, when the total income exceeds 200 lakh, maximum surcharge is 15%. Again, your towards page refer regular notes. Beautiful problems are solved, covering those cases. So 111 income, 112 income, 112 and dividend income. Maximum surcharge when the total income exceeds 200 lakh is 15%. Yesterday also, I think I just touched it if I'm not wrong. And common sense is, sir, whatever company is it restricted to 15%? It's stupid if I say that, because for other assets, maximum surcharge is only 12%. Where is the question of restricting to 15%? Since individual HF are covered with 37% surcharge, the maximum rate, Kirtana, for these people, for those 4 income, it is restricted to 15%. Did you discuss this point yesterday, by any chance, in your final class? Okay, somewhere you write down. Maximum surcharge for individual HF, AOP, BY, AJP, short and fast. Individual HF, AOP, BY, AJP, artificial juridical person, is 37%. Is 37% when total income is greater than 500 lakh.
5 crore.
500 lakh. Then 500 lakh, which is the bracket if you want. 10% / 15% / 25% / 37%. 10% / 15%. It is one yak, but still you have to remember the percentage. 10, 15, 25, 37. One odd number. 37% for total income. Total income greater than 50 lakh / 100 lakh / 200 lakh / 500 lakh. Everybody is able to catch? In a revision class, I presume you know these basics. Full stop. However, for 4 incomes, 3 Allah, 4, 111A, I'll discuss that little later in capital gain, / 112A, capital letters. Whatever the way you hear, write 111A. Anybody want me to chat? I can show it. 111A, 112, 112A, 112 circular and dividend incomes. Maximum surcharge is 15%, especially when the total income is greater than 200 lakh. Compulsory part of your computation mechanism. Compulsory, the surcharge. Every question, example, perfect. 3 RMRs. Example 1. Mr. X, salary income 40 lakh, 111 income 30 lakh. What is the total?
70 lakh.
Salary 40. You'll be happy actually. You can also respond. Salary income 40 lakh, 111 income 30 lakh, total 70 lakh. Make a circle for 70 lakh. Surcharge on entire tax 10%. Don't jump and say for 111 it is 15%. I never said that. I said maximum. It's correct, no? So up to 200 lakh, you go by the normal rates. So maximum is to Ashok. So here, what the rate I said? Here,
10%.
for entire tax surcharge is how much? 10%. Second error mark. Business income 240 lakh. 111A 40 lakh. Total
2.8.
2.8.
280 lakh.
280 point 7 ಬೆಳೆದ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 280 lakh 280 lakh. So 280 lakh, make a circle for 280 lakh, which is above 200 lakh, which is above that. You have to always refer that total, always refer total, which is above 200 lakh, hence 2 RMRs. For 112A, 111A, 112A, 111A I said, for 111A, surcharge, I'm talking only about surcharge, 15%. You're able to catch? 15%. Right side, normal income, surcharge is
25%.
25%, sir.
nange teach madenge 25%. Ekra ತರ ಆಡ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, I think 4 RMRs required. Third RMRs undagi. Third RMR. Business income 180 lakh. 111A income 40 lakh. Beauty. Total ಎಷ್ಟು?
220 lakh.
If you remember the surcharge table in the regular note, in all other any other case we said, you remember? Yeah. So totally 220 lakh. Below that, right? Surcharge 15% or entire.
Yes, 15 only, sir.
15% or entire tax. Sudha madam is recalling very well. Good. We discussed multiple questions on that. Next. Business income 480 lakh. Business income 480 lakh. 111 income 40 lakh. All confusing example only I am covering. 480 plus 40 is title.
520.
520 lakh. Yeah. But surcharge 2 RMRs on 111A 15%. Right side. On business income, how much? 25 or 37?
37.
25, sir. 25.
Kiran, ಹೊಡ್ಕೋ. ಟೈ ಹೊಡ್ಕೋ. ಹೊಡ್ಕೊಳೆ, ಜ್ವರ ಹೊಡ್ಕೊಳೆ. ಕಿರಣ್, ಜ್ವರ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೊಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೊಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಹೊಡ್ಕೋ. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸುತ್ತಾಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊಡ್ಕೋ. So on business income, 25%. Each example, go through again. Okay, so in your regular notes also is there and regular class problems are also there. They're confusing even now. Okay, even now. So when the total income is above 500 lakh, when it goes above 200 lakh, Kiran, why she got confused there? Sir, you said total. When it goes above 200 lakh category, then they say excluding such income. Excluding 111, 112, you should individually use. Are you able to understand, Baba? So that's why it is a 25%. Be careful, 25%. 4 example over. Okay, right. Enough. So this is about a surcharge. Next line. For all other SSCs, different ink. Register properly. For all other SSCs, 2 RMRs. Surcharge is only when total income is more than 100 lakh. Surcharge is, Subarna, only when total income is what? More than 100 lakh. 100 lakh. So 50 lakh ella barodilla. Right side. And maximum surcharge is 12%. 12%. Within the bracket. Hence, supra NA. Supra means the discussion above, as above, is not applicable. It is restricted to 15% barodilli. When the surcharge is 12% only. How can you go above 12%? It's not possible. Dividend or whatever. For everybody, it means what? Not applicable. It means below that. Say, company, 111 income 600 lakh. Surcharge is quick. 7%. Surcharge is 7%. Completely below that. Next, surcharge for other SSEs. Can write one by one or the arrow mark. Domestic companies. 7%. Is it okay? I'm giving very short and crisp notes. Are you able to catch? Are you able to catch all of you? All of you? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm not going for elaborate notes because we have to spend a lot of time on other things. 7% slash 12%.
7, 12.
For Srinija, we're about to say 12% alvaga. Correct. She was about to say 12%. She has not told, she has not uttered the word, but I got to know with her body language. So surcharge is 7% bar what? Sureka? 12%. For total income greater than, equal to illa, greater than 100 lakh slash 1000 lakh. Niranjan, barita idya? Barodi, all lakhs baridu, crores baritala, ink seva gatanta. Bariye, full bariye. Greater than 100 lakh bar 1000 lakh. Clear, Baba? All of you? Next. Foreign company, 2% bar 5% for respective figures. You are there, RTP loads. If you don't concentrate on this. Next. For all other SSEs, what do you know? Firm, LLP,
Cooperative society.
correct. Firm, then firm includes LLP. Throughout the discussion, firm always includes what? LLP. So firm, then firm including LLP, cooperative society, 12% when total income is greater than 100 lakh. Nothing else. That is what's called a okay? Make important mark. RTP question. Okay? Kirtana, smile ma. Next. Very important in green red ink. For 115 ba and 115 babu, 115 BAA and 115 BAB dash. Tax rates 22% and 15%. The least tax rate for corporates. Tax rate 22% and 15%, which is the bracket least rates. 115 BAA and 115 BAB, and hence surcharge 10% flat from rupee 1. You're able to recall?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Focus. Below that, which is the bracket. For 115 BAC and 115 BAD, 115 BAC is for individual and HF. 115 BAD is for cooperative society. No such special surcharge. This also you should know. New example, sir, 115 BAB 10%. 115 BAC also 115 BAC and 115 BAD, no such a special surcharge. You have to apply the normal surcharge rates only. Are you enjoying, Baba? All of you understood? 200 pages note all of you catching?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So this is about the surcharge special point. Surcharge rates, etc. If you do not master it, trust me, you are going to lose every question, almost practical questions, 4 to 5 marks. Because in the end, everything is computation. And computation includes surcharge and tax rates, wherever applicable. Next. So this is the one which I'll now skip now. Shall I move? Yeah. So same thing what I said. Next. Agriculture income. Agriculture income. Yeah. 2 within the bracket 1A defines agriculture income. Agriculture income defined under section 2(1)A is exempt. Work. Keep writing, underline, point account. Agriculture income defined under section 2 within the bracket 1A. That is agricultural income in India is fully exempt from tax. The section?
In 1.
10. Excellent. So excellent. So office come good exam. Exam Exempt under section 10 within the bracket, fully exempt under section 10(1). Next line. Agriculture income abroad is fully taxable. Fully taxable. In the bracket, relevant in section 91. ನೀವು double taxation avoidance ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸರ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ 3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 3 ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಯಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. Partial integration only for slab SSCs with BL. Slab ಇರಬೇಕು ಅವರಿಗೆ. Are you comfortable with the pace? Pace ಅಲ್ಲ. Pace. Speed is okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Speed
sir.
is okay?
Yes,
Okay, or do you want to
Yes,
improve the
sir.
speed?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Not mine, yours. Yeah. So, right. Partial integration only for slab SSCs with BL. So, why? Because partial integration concept is pushing to the next rate. Suppose if there is no slab, where the question of pushing, pushpana? Chance. Second point is, a cooperative society doesn't have a BL. That's why it is not applicable to cooperative society. Very, very important. Okay. So, full stop and continue. For individual HF applies. Cooperative society, too many questions, sir, in the recent RTP. Take care. I'll be doing it. Semicolon. Company, no slab, hence no PI. Semicolon, different ink. Cooperative society, no BL, hence no PI. Slab is there, Kirtana. It is up to 10,000, it's a slab rates. But there is no BL. Understanding?
No BL, no PL.
Kirtana, why so serious, sir? Smile. That's it. Yeah. So, cooperative society slab is there. Up to 10,000, 10%. Nillalla. Okay. So, cooperative society, no BL, hence no PI. Cooperative society tax rate. 2 RMRs. Normal. Up to 10,000. Everything I'm referring is total income. All of you catching, Baba? Up to 10,000. Mood baratte. Almost nil anta. Nil call. 10%. 10% get renting concept. Trust me, even after telling this, is the limited crowd, also 2-3 people do the mistake. 100%. My experience. Okay. Up to 10,000, nil Allah. 10%. 10%. 10%. Make a circle, but 10%. Next, 10,000 to 20,000. Kiran? 20%.
10%.
Above 20,000, 30%. 10, 20, 30, straight away. Honestly, but okay, na? Serious. Got married, honestly, Kirtana? Honestly, confusion. Hairstyle, is it audible? Honestly?
Yes, sir.
Got married, oh, congratulations.
No, sir.
But yes, sir, next. Surcharge 12% when total income is more than 100 lakh. Surcharge 12% when total income is what?
More than 100 lakh.
Below that, right? 80p, 80p,
Corporate.
80p deduction is available. For cooperative societies, 80p and deduction is 80p deduction is available. Right side, 115 bag, 115 BAD. Option, flat 22%. Flat is to
22%.
22%. ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಾ? ನಿಮ್ ಬಾಯಿ ನೆಂಚಿನ ಬಾಯಿ ಮುಚ್ಚಿಸ್ಬೇಕೇನೋ? ನಿಮ್ಗಾಗಲ್ವಾ? Yeah, sorry. What do you write? Left side in Bali, 80p available. Right side 115 BAD. What is 115?
BAD flat 22%.
Flat 20%. Below that, surcharge above 100 lakh 12%. Above 100 normal surcharge. Above 100 lakh 12%. Below that, no red ink color, no 80p. No ATP when 115 bad is opted. Correct? 115 bad is opted. Now connect left with right. Both. Connect both. Right? ETJJA available. Every beautiful summary is available. Enjoy button bari. ETJJA. What is ETJJA? Joining additional wages anta.
Additional.
So JJ joining additional wages anta. Additional wages 30% available for next 3 years. That is an important question again. Okay. Last 10 example is 7 times minimum. Okay. ETJJA. Very, very important. ETJJA left side only available. Right side when you opt 115 bad also it's available. Did you hear? Make important mark. Make important mark. It is not so easy to remember. Next. Well, computing adjusted total income. Under section 115 JC. ATP should not be added back. So I am little skeptical, apprehensive about more questions of cooperative society being asked because lot of issues in the market, etc. And even RTP also focuses on that. Okay, so take care of all these points. So I'll summarize again. Cooperative society tax slab is there. No BL. Register yeah. Next 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 10%, 20%, 30%. Surcharge above 100 lakh, 12%. Next, if you opt for 115 BAD, okay, straight away flat 22%. Did you write 22%? 115 BAD. And once opted, you cannot come out of it. Like any other, what you call these schemes. Now, very important, ATP is available in the normal case. Right side, when you opt 115 BAD, ATP is not available. Now, connected and written JJAA, additional employment, it is always available. ETJJA. Are you clear about it? ETJJA is available. Next, what is that? AMT computation model. What is AMT? Adjusted alternative minimum tax model. You have to add back certain items. So ETP should not be added. ETP should not be added. Are you clear about the system?
Yes.
Eldriga artha aita?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, very important red ink color note. 80p ATP deduction for cooperative societies. Janavishanai, are you understanding? Are you new to me? I don't know. Janavishanai, someone is there. New to, if you are new to me, others all are cap students of the So ATP is for what? Cooperative society and not for cooperative banks. red ink box haki. If you are carrying out banking, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ATP ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. nahi milega. These points are extremely crucial. After half an hour, 1 hour, when we go through some RTP questions, you will realize the importance. Everybody understand, make important for marks for compulsory. सबको समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Enjoyed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है. So now let us move on. So okay. Now I was giving you the agricultural income. Continue ಮಾಡಿ. Agricultural income ಅಲ್ಲಿ partial integration ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. Next PI conditions. Partial integration conditions. Ravanya. Not audible? Ravanya, nature. What's Ravanya? Partial integration conditions. Number 1, agriculture income
More than 5,000.
greater than 5,000 per annum. Common sense, in front of your house, if there is a coconut tree, it gives you 2,000, 3,000 income, chuck there. And non-agricultural income.
Greater than base.
Greater than 5 lakhs. Greater than BL.
Base.
Basically, there is a limit. Next line. Rubber 65-35. That is growing and converting into latex. Next, coffee 75-25. Next, coffee, grounded, roasted with chakori, kachori. So coffee, grounded and roasted 60/tea. Any tea. Coffee matra the extra masala lakidre, so grounded roasted. ಅಥವಾ any tea. Tea is concerned normal. Dash rate 60-40. 60%, 40%. Only flower bracket ಅಥವಾ arrow mark. Agriculture income higher percentage. You will by heart this. Always agriculture income is higher percentage. So rubber is 65. Agriculture income. Are you catching? I'm not going for elaborate discussion. Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next.
Yes.
Any other case, say sugar cane into jaggery. Sugar you don't eat, not good for health. Vella tini. Happy Yugadi alva. So sugar cane into what? Sugar cane into jaggery. That's right. FMV of sugar cane used. Add to agriculture income. Add to agriculture income and deduct from business income. Aste. Next. Exempted incomes, never part of total income.
Sir.
Exempted incomes, never part of total income. Kiran, 62 years. So, Kiran, 62 years, stay in India 59 days. 59 days. Agricultural income. $4 lakh. Business income 4,50,000. Okay. So first point, what should you note? Kiran is a non-resident.
Non-resident.
Kiran, non-resident. Hence BL
2.5.
2.5. Only for the resident individual, 60 years and above 3 lakh. Resident individual, 8 years and above
5 lakh.
5 lakhs.
So, Kiran is a non-resident, BL 2.5 lakh, irrespective of the age. Dash, radically, no section 87A repeat.
No.
This is the focus point of this example. Did you understand? Yeah. Within the bracket, only for resident individual. BL 3 lakh / 5 lakh. BL, madam. BL 3 lakh / 5 lakh for 60/80 years plus. One more important notification.
1st April.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. Reading my brain. Birthday on 1st April. 1st April. Dash it reaches 60th year. 60th year on 31st March itself. So, assuming 1st April is your birthday, so on that particular year, you don't reach 60th year on 1st April. You reach 60th April on 31st March and you get a 3 lakh, 5 lakh benefit. You remember this discussion?
Yes, sir.
Important. All the related problems. Okay, tax computation model. Step 1. Tax on
agriculture income.
Agriculture AI plus non-agriculture income. Tax on agriculture income plus non-agriculture income. Close the bracket. Agriculture income is to 4 lakh. 4 matte 4.5. So 8.5. 3.5 lakh into 20%. 70,000 plus 12,000. 82,500. 82,500. Do it. 78. Trust me. You still don't trust me? From CPT you are my student, no? Huh? You trust me, no? Better. So I know. So 8.5 minus 5 lakh is 3,50,000. Into 20% is 70,000. 2,50,000 into 5% is 12,500. 82,500. Step 2. Tax on order bracket. Agriculture income
And BL.
and BL. That is tax on 4 plus 2.5 lakh. Alva?
Yes, sir. 6.5.
42,500. 1,50,000 into 20% is 30,000 plus 12,500. 42,500. Some of our friends are from PU Science. I am from Commerce. 42,500. Step 3. Step 3. Step 1 minus step 2. How much mark? Step 1 is
82,500 minus 42,500, 40,000.
40,000. 40,000. 40,000. 40,000. Less 87A. Just right. Less 87A. Within the bracket, if she was resident. Sikta
Illa, sir.
if she was resident. Sikta
Yes, sir.
if she was resident. 87A. 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 If she was resident, since her total income is 4,50,000.
Yes, sir.
So 8,50,000 total income. Allah. Total income is always excluding
4.5.
exempted income. Exempted income are never a part of total income. So when we are have Baba, yeah, if she was okay, dash, underline, mechanism note 40,000. Adad mele you have to add HEC. So 87 is rebate ke baad add HEC. Why I am stressing on this is C Institute knows that you are trusting mainly on windmill, etc. That's why they wanted you to present the answer. Software only we do know. Add HEC 4%. 1,600.
Yes, sir.
41,600 is 148. I am not going for elaborative discussion.
140.
Assuming you are catching the points. All of you are able to catch? All of you are able to catch? 90%.
Yes, sir.
100% you will not be able to catch. But YouTube note 90% of you are catching?
Yes.
Yeah. But register now. Many of you are writing in May 23. So you don't think I will read again. Now only register. Now only register. Time is very, very less. Shall we? Sudha madam. Sandhya madam. Agreed? Yeah. Thank you. May 23. Sudha madam. Time is very less. Thank you. So 41,600 section 140 capital. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So I covered that. Okay. Please note. Please note. 87A rebate is up to rupees 12,500. Up to 12,500 for resident individual whose total income is less than or equal to 5 lakh. within the bracket. Hence, resident 80 years plus automatically ineligible because the basic exemption limit shuru agide 5 lakh. Automatically, automatically ineligible. Heading Kali, no 87A on 112A tax. 115 BB, etc. 115 BB ಏನು ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ horseless road ಇಚ್ಚಿಲ್ಲ is any not available. Example, Kirtana, salary earned 3 lakh, 111A, 1 lakh, 112A, 1 lakh 40,000. 1 point ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 0 mark in these kind of calculations. But salary income, how much? Quick.
2.5.
Excellent. I said salary earned or received when I say Kondaya. Kondaya, are you in the cricket ground or in the class? Salary earned.
No, sir, I'm in class only, sir.
No, not in the class. What?
No, sir, I'm in class, sir.
Okay, sir. Continue. Fully focus. Salary earned 3 lakh minus 16 within the bracket 1 year.
1 year.
Standard action 50,000. Observe earned or received. I hope all of you enjoy. So 3 lakh minus 50,000, 2 lakh 50,000. Which 111A, 1 lakh. 112A income. Just
40,000.
1 lakh 40,000. I say. 1 lakh 40,000. Total how much? Kirtana? Soil?
4 lakh.
4 lakh. ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು 4,90,000 underline. Hence 87A available. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. If you miss the stand action, it will become more than 5 lakh. Focus. 1 second. Is it becoming too standard?
No, sir.
No.
It may be suddenly coming to you, that's okay. You are able to catch again, okay. But you are able to catch, alva?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
4,90,000. It is any. Next line. Tax computation. 2 RMRs. 2 RMRs. New friends. I don't know, Janavishwan and Tizari are the Gotakala. The name not able to understand, ask my. You can chart. Chart and the left side, right side. Hurdle left side, special incomes for the new friends. There are going to chart and teach model. Special incomes, underline. Hurdle 11A, this is income of the track. 1 lakh into 15%. 1 lakh into 15%. Janashane. Hi. You're able to understand, Baba? Reasonably. 90%. Okay, no problem. Yeah. 111A. So 1 lakh into 15%. So start on the Janavishane. You should write like this. Each other 2 RMR. Left side is special incomes. Under that 111A. 1 lakh into 15%. Is to 15,000. Next. 112A.
112A. 1 lakh 40 minus 1 lakh.
Very important. Very good. 1 lakh 40,000 less relaxation 1 lakh. 1 lakh relaxation is there. 1 lakh is equal to 40,000.
10%.
10%. Very good. Miss Anusri, but 40,000 into 10%, 4,000. Total 19,000. Right side, balance normal income. How much? 2,50,000. 2,50,000
Yes.
is equal to BL. BL already ತೆಗೆಬೇಕು. BL. Therefore, tax nil. So, right side of the January, it is so, right side is normal income 2,50,000. Tax payable nil. So, connect left with right. Left on tax, right on tax. Mr. Madhav,
19,000.
19,000. 19,000. Less 87-year rebate. 87-year rebate. 12,500. You have to connect it to 15,000 tax. Your dot arrow mark. If suppose 111-year tax would have been less than 12,500, your 87-year rebate should have been restricted to that only. 87-year rebate is not available for 112-year tax. Here, 2 points you should learn. Even though your total income is below 5 lakh, your tax is more than 12,500. That's why do not generalize. Say that up to 5 lakh tax is always 12,500. Need not. Here, my total income is below 5 lakh, but the tax is coming to 19,000 rupees. And 87-year rebate is only for 111 in this case, or the normal tax, 112 is sigodilla. So less 12,500, connected to what?
111.
Yeah, you write 12,500, you write here, and you have to connect it to 111 dot. So difference, all right, 6,500.
6,500.
6,500, and everywhere add HEC 4%. HEC 4%. 6,500 plus 4%, 260, 6,760. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Everybody understood? I'm not here to teach the mathematics. The conceptual, you are clear with the concept? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Write down. Because everywhere we are referring 111 here, let us tell the tax rates. Tax rates. For special incomes. We can put arrow marks or one by one. $111A dash right. Short term, make a circle for short term, dash equity shares, equity oriented fund units, units of business trust. Equity shares, EOF units, units of business trust. Business trust can be two, REIT or INVIT, Real Estate Investment Trust, or Infrastructure Investment Trust, SEBI regulation prakara. So for this dash right, listed and subject to STT. Is to condition satisfied. Equity share, EOF unit, units of business trust, madam, and they are listed, and you are paid STT. They suffered STT at least on sale. Some of them actually on purchase STT is not required. For example, business trust again. On purchase, you don't have to pay STT. So as long as you have paid STT on sale, equity share is purchase and sale dash tax rate is 15%, flat 15. Next, 112 capital A. $112A dash long term, make a circle, ditto. Everything same. Equity share, EOF units, blah blah. Long term, dash 10%. 10% within the bracket after relaxation of rupees 1 lakh. After relaxation of 1 lakh, comma, no indexation, even though long term. Proviso to section 48. Are you comfortable? So 112 you get 10% tax without any indexation. All of you comfortable? Within the bracket. Suddenly the interconnection. 40 lakh business income plus 14 lakh agriculture income means total income 40 lakh. No surcharge. Clear? 40 lakh plus 14 is 40 lakh only. Agriculture income is never a part of it. Tell again and again, tell again and again, tell again and again. Trust me, 5 years back, CA final questions were not on these basis. Computation of tax, hardly anything. Everything was on the international taxation. But 2020 ke baad, okay, everything they are going inside the residential status in board. Computation of tax in board. Surcharge, everything has become a mess. That's why they are focusing on that mainly. Next. I'll give one more bracket. Business income 45 lakh. 112 is 6 lakh. Total income is 15 or 51 now.
51.
51.
51.
Right, Sureka, you are right. You are right. Total income is equal to 51 lakh. 51 lakh means surcharge applies. Surcharge applies with the marginal relief. Because income is slightly above 50 lakh, you will get a marginal relief. समझ में आ रहा है क्या?
Yes, sir.
Semicolon. Such 1 lakh relaxation. 1 lakh relaxation is not under income computation. If it would have been income computation, it would have been 50 lakh only. Is not under income computation. Rather under tax computation section 120. Tax compute bada sigute. Savanya, yes, Makra. Understood, Baba? All of you understood? Close the bracket. So 111 is 120. Next. 112, section 112. Any other LTCG? Normally 20%. 20% flat. Within the bracket. Other listed securities and zero coupon bond. Special proviso in there. Other listed securities and other than equity shares. Other listed securities and zero coupon bond. Dash. 10% without indexation. Or 20% with indexation. Whichever is less. That's only for other listed securities and zero coupon bond. Very rarely touched, but still know about it. Listed securities and what zero coupon bond? 10%. So when you don't do indexation, cost will be more. Cost will be mistake. When you don't do the indexation, cost will be lesser. Income will be more. That's why tax rate is lesser, 10%. When you do the indexation, cost goes up, income comes down 20%. That's how logically you have to remember. Did you understand? Whichever is less. This optional compulsion. Excess has to be ignored. Proviso to section 112. Did you hear? Next. 115 BB. BB alla. 115. Maibuba, Alubaba. 115 BB.
36 months.
Assured. Casual incomes, 36 months.
Period of holding 36 months, long term.
115 BB on BB ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ 3 years ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಮದುವೆಗೆ ಮಗುಗೆ 4 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ 115 BB ನೋಡಿ ಮಗುಗೆ 4 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಾರೆ ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ ಮದುವೆಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 115 BB dash right 115 BB dash casual incomes tax debt 30% flat
30%.
flat within the bracket 194B/194BB ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ
TDS.
Casual income.
TDS.
10,000.
Correct. Very good. TDS at 30%. TDS at 30%. when such income exceeds 10,000. Dash important one point I'll discuss later. HEC not a part of TDS. Surcharge and HES they don't consider. HEC not a part of TDS, comma, due to which advance tax and thereby 234C gets attracted. Due to which from where to where, etta connection of, okay? Due to which, or see by one of the questions. Due to which what? Advance tax and
234C.
234C gets attracted. Within the bracket. Refer last question of DT revision problems. And then you remind me, it is there in your material, then go to circulate. Important. Very, very important. Next. Puneet, falಕೊಂಡಿದೆಯೇನೋ? Hey Puneet.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಒಂದು ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡು. ನಾನು ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೇ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಮದುವೆ ದಿನ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇನೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡು. 115 BB web incomes. 115 BB dash right. Deemed incomes under section 68 to 69D. Deemed incomes under section 68 to 69D dash CIMIE plus H. Don't worry, the regular notes are there. Revision material ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. Even new students who are listening to me in YouTube also will be sharing the material. If you want, WhatsApp 83102. So CIMIE plus H dash tax get flat 60%. Very good, Srinija. You will become or could be at the qualification. So flat 60% plus what?
Surcharge.
25%, sir.
Flat surcharge of 25%. Nodi, all of you know it. Become ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು B ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. So ಎರಡು qualification automatically ಬರುತ್ತೆ. BA become ಅಂತ. ನೋಡಿ Srinija B ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ಸರಿ ಬಟ್ ಏನಂತೀರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ BA ಅಲ್ವಾ? Srinija ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು become B ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏನೋ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ. ಅನ್ಸರಿ ಬಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ. ಅವಳ ಯಜಮಾನರ ಹೆಸರು ಇನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಗ್ತದೆ. BSc ಅಂತ. BA ಕಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. BA ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆ. ಯಜಮಾನರ ಹೆಸರು ಭಾರತಿ ಸುಂದರಿ ಯಾರೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ BSc ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ BA become BSc ಒಂದೇ ಹುಡುಗಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆನೆಸ್ಟ್. ಏನದು CPT ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತು, ನಾನು ಅದು ಒಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಇವತ್ತೇ ಒಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಶ್ರೀಜಾ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅದು
Taxed at 60% plus 25%.
surcharge flat 25%. CME plus H ಅಂದ್ರೆ deemed incomes. Cash credit found, then investment found. Cash credit ಅನ್ನೋದು extra point ಇದೆ. Today, if suppose in Kiran's books, credit 100 lakh ಇದೆ. So you need to give an explanation. In the company books ಅಲ್ಲಿ share application money ಅಥವಾ share capital security premium found. You need to have a company should give a satisfactory explanation. At the same time, the person who has invested in that company also should give a satisfactory explanation. If the investor is not able to give, you say then there is a deemed income. So cash credit, investment found but no explanation, money found no explanation, investments partly disclosed, then expenditure. Sureka is getting married in a palace ground, 10 crore is the money. From where you got the money? So all these incomes are getting taxed flat at 60%. Okay. Hundi is what? Tirupati Hundi alla. Okay. So money borrowed and repaid in a Hundi. Hundi is basically a bill of exchange done in a vernacular language which is not recognized in Constitution of India. At the time of borrowing, it is taxable. If it is not taxed at the time of borrowing, at the time of repayment with the interest, it is going to be taxed. Are you clear about it? No deduction will be available for all this special income. Shall we continue? So this is about the tax rate. I'm just interconnecting so many provisions. This is called revision plan. Yeah. Next, agricultural income is done. Computation, etc. Residential status we discussed yesterday. Did you discuss?
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poem. Next, ETCCD, I told you today only 14% of the salary. Okay. Right. Next, 9.1 is extremely important condition. 9.1 talks about incomes deemed to accrue or arise in India. Luckily, I could not see many problems on the same in the RTP. Hopefully, they may not touch too much deep. 9.1, 9.2. 9 subsection 2 says, if you are a retired High Court judge and you are permanently residing outside India, and if you are getting any pension, that income is not deemed to accrue or arise in India. 9.2. Under 9.1, there are 8 clauses. 9.11, business connection, etc. Business connection is defined in explanation 2 to section 9.1. We have discussed exhaustive notebook. 9.1, go through in detail once more. Vodafone case. Explanation 567.
567.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. I'm very honored. Okay, when you people respond. So 9.11 says business connection in India, income from asset in India, income from transfer of an asset in India, income from any source of income in India is deemed to accrue in India. It is mainly for a non-resident, because a resident global income is taxable. So explanation 1 gives exceptions to business connection, CPNCD. Okay, these things are not going to be taxed in India. Explanation 2 says habitually if you are carrying out some activity in India, so then CSO, okay, concluding contract, maintaining stock or securing orders is going to be income in India. Explanation 2A, significant economic presence, okay, is always considered to be a part of the business connection. Important. Significant economic presence, Berkeley. Significant economic presence for a non-resident in India. And you are highlighted in the notes. When the payment for transactions in India, payment for transactions, or the amount limit is above 200 lakh. Pinky, you are able to see the pinky? Amount is above 200 lakh. Or, the handle, I'm sorry, or, you know,
Number of users.
Number of users, or number of users in India, greater than 3 lakh. And Prati Sati Eltini, please learn everything in lakhs. Illandre, Kiran Jain, 2 crores, 3 lakh. Example, 2 lakh, 3 lakh. Common sense is agodilla. Amount of 2 lakh rupees by a foreigner in India, how can it be significant economic? It is GDP amount. Even an article probably may earn 2 lakh rupees. So 200 lakhs se jada if there are transactions in online. Atava, number of users in India for that foreign activities, okay, is more than 3 lakh. Then that person is said to have significant economic presence in India. Significant economic presence will always constitute business connection of P in India. Understanding? Yes, explanation 4 is stamp pass proved by consequence. 567 says Vodafone case. So whenever the asset, share or interest in a company incorporated outside India derives its value substantially from the assets located in India, then the share is said to have, that company is said to have income generated in India. Okay. An example, if you want, Mr. X in Cayman Island sells a shares, say 6% shares he's holding. If he sells the shares there, can it have income in India? Answer is yes, sir. If that company's shares are deriving its value substantially from the assets located in India. Regular producer note substantially defined in the next explanation. More than 10 crore value, and it should constitute more than 50% of the total assets. However, no concept of that what you call Vodafone case getting attracted or the business connection attracted if the stake in MCC, management control of the capital, is less than 5%. Less than 5%. If it is 5% or more, be careful there. Assuming that company holds 6%, you have sold 2%, income attracted. If company holds only 4%, whatever shares sold, you will not have a income in India. You are able to recall? Right. 912, if it's income from salary, if it's earned in India, Japanese Yako Kalnova, Yako Talenova, Yako Elelonova comes to India, works for 6 months. they give 1 month rest period or leave period, either preceding or succeeding, 7 months taxable in India. 913. Sravanya,
Embassy.
IFS. Sravanya, I have Indian Foreign Service. Forest Service. Forest Service is Antara movie. So Indian Foreign Service. So she has been deputed to Singapore. So income earned by Indian citizen outside India from the act, being an Indian embassy, working for Indian government, it is always deemed to occur in India. Perquisition allowances given to Sravanya is exempted. 914. Dividend paid by an Indian company outside India deemed to occur in India. Pfizer Corporation Mumbai decision. When the Indian company is paying money outside India, income arises not in the year of declaration, in year in which RBI gives permission for remittance. 915, 6 and 7 talks about respectively interest, royalty and FTS. Now, all these are mainly for a non-resident. Bill Clinton gives loan to Indian government. Moment he has given loan to Indian government, it is income to Bill Clinton, interest income. Whether the Indian government uses in India or wherever their funds. Bill Clinton gives loan to Srinita. Srinita is a resident. Resident, she pays interest to Bill Clinton. It is income to Bill Clinton. Only one case it is not income when she uses that money for business or profession outside India or for any other source outside India. Bill Clinton gives loan to Tony Blair. Both are non-resident. Income cannot be in India. Only case when it is income in India is when it is used for a business or profession in India. Tony Blair takes the loan, uses for Blair factory in Pune, if you remember, and out of that he generates income and he pays interest to Bill Clinton, income to Bill Clinton. Are you able to catch reasonably? Sureka? Yeah. Next. Interest to royalty FTS, all are same, but special point is barcoding. This barcode SCP barada, significant economic presence barada. Next, SCP leads to business connection. SCP leads to business connection. Next. Rest period bar leave period. Under 912 dash Indian income. Next. 913 salary for Indian citizen outside India. Salary for Indian citizen outside India. Dash. Allowance or perquisites exempt. Next, 914. Dividend by an Indian company outside India. Deemed income. Yavaga. In the year in which RBI gives permission for remittance. Which is a bracket as per section 8. Now, section intentionally miss 7 and 9 go with the as per section 8 dash final dividend. Yavag income
At the time.
year of declaration.
Declaration.
When it is declared the income, that's it. Semicolon. Interim dividend when? Chaitra. The law is the word unconditionally made available to shareholders. Receipt basis. Receipt basis. Deemed dividend 222. Deemed dividend 222. Only AD to the power B LRL. AD to the power B LR/L. Year of distribution by declaration. Year of distribution by payment. Confused when I interconnect the subjects, topics. So, close the bracket. Section 2 to dividend includes 3 times dividend. Final dividend, AGM declare. Interim dividend in between 2 AGM. 222 dividend. What is 222 dividend? Dividend. It defines the word dividend only. but we call it as what? Deemed dividend. Deemed dividend arises in 3 cases. Or deemed dividend yara markaki, there should be a company.
Profit
Number 2,
Accumulated.
very good. Number
accumulated.
2, shareholder. There should be a company. There should be a shareholder. Company the shareholder irrelevant rule illa. Company limited by guarantee. Section 8 companies. Members, not shareholders. Number 3, you are right. Accumulated profits. Accumulated profits. Adra kelagene. All provisions to all companies. All provisions to all companies. Dash. For equity and preference shareholders. Eldriga apply. Equity and preference shareholders. Semicolon, but 2 RMRs. Bonus to preference shareholders. And the A2 to the power B and Tidalva, Adu matra preference shareholders. Right side. 222E. 2 within the bracket 22 within the bracket E. Underline. Only for X company. X company andre, in our understanding, in example X company very bad in X customer company in which public are not substantially interested. So X company, what the language we use in our classes, company in which public are not substantially interested, which includes all private company plus closely held public companies. So X company, next point number 2, alle registered shareholder holding 10% or more. Registered shareholder. I'm sorry, registered equity shareholder. That too. Everywhere else, 222 is applicable to equity preference shareholders. But this is applicable only for registered equity shareholders holding 10% or more. Takes a loan or advance. Or such shareholder has, next, such shareholder has Allah, has 20% or more in a firm, company, etc.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎದ್ದಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಎದ್ದಿದ್ಯಾ? ಬಿದ್ದಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಎದ್ದಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಯಾರು ನೋಡಿ ಬಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ಯಾ? ಎದ್ದಳೆ.
ಇನ್ನು ಬೀಳಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇನ್ನು ಅದೇ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು. ಇನ್ನ ಬೀಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಬೀಳಕ್ಕೆ. ಯಾರು? CA ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ಯಾ? ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ, ಇಮ್ಮರ್ಸ್. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅದು? And such shareholder holds 20% or more in a firm, company, etc. And company takes a loan. Company takes a loan. I'll explain this for some perplex cases. Below that, only here andre 222E nalli, only here. Subsequently, when actual dividend is declared, exclude 222E dividend. Deduct 222E dividend, consider earlier. Completely below that dividend discussion only. Dividend is always IOFS. Always. Dividend is Karna Cooperative Sugar Mills Honorable Supreme Court decision. FD interest can become business income or other source income depending upon what is the nature of FD. LC margin deposit can go to business income. Otherwise, FD interest is other source. Karna Cooperative Sugar Mills Honorable Supreme Court decision. Whereas dividend is always other source. Dividend is always other source. 56 subsection 2 clause I. Always other source, comma, even for dealer
in shares.
shares. E1 for dealer in shares. Dash. It is not a special income. 111, 112 it is not a special income. Semicolon. WEF with effect from 1/4/2020. E1 domestic company dividend. E1 domestic company dividends are taxed in the hands of shareholders. Modlu company DDT powder light to Savanya. Now there is no such concept. Okay, Baba? So tax in the hands of shareholder. Greening Kali. However, maximum surcharge 15% for individual ... Today only we learned. How the shuru model, no connection. Shall we continue? So I discussed the dividend taxation. 222 if you are a company, any company, public, private, whatever, and you are having a shareholder, and there is accumulated profit in the company, then deemed dividend comes into picture. Final dividend, interim dividend, anyway is understandable. What is deemed dividend? January, AD to the power B, LRL, short form. Distribution of assets, A, it is there in the revision material. Then D means distribution of debentures or deposit certificate. To the power B, special point. If you give bonus to preference shareholder, I'll hit you. That's what the law says, sir. That's why only bonus case will Sureka, it is to preference shareholders. Where everywhere else, equity or preference. Then AB to the power, AD to the power B, L, liquidation of company, one special provision. When a company gets liquidated, to the extent of accumulated profit, it is deemed dividend under section 222C. Balance amount is going to be capital gain under section 46 subsection 2. Liquidation of company. Assets received, 2 are marks. To the extent of accumulated profit, Arvind Talpaka, what? To the extent of accumulated profits, it is a deemed dividend. Right side. Balance consideration. Balance consideration. Less cost of acquisition is equal to capital gain under section 46 within the bracket. Okay, now 46 subsection 2. So AD to the power B, L, R, reduction of capital. Then last provision, 222E is important. It is applicable only for X company. Company in which public are not substantially interested. X company gives a loan to a shareholder holding 10% or more. Equity share register holder, it is going to be deemed dividend in his hand. Now, instead of giving to him, assuming it is given to a concern where such shareholder holds 20% or more, then there also it is going to be deemed dividend. Only 222E, suppose if it is a finance private limited or business is financing, loan given in the ordinary course, no dividend. Atava, in a normal 222E case only, assuming now 3 lakh loan has been received by me, it is deemed dividend. Subsequently, when the company actually declares 5 lakh dividend to me, my income will become only 2 lakh. Understood, Baba? So 913 in the section 8 correction. Beauty, leave 2 lines. 91, 4 lines. 91, okay. 91567. 91567 dash interest, royalty, FTS. Bodalala baratte. 915 is interest, royalty, 7 is fees for technical service. Royalty kelag barri, consideration for use of assets, secret formula, scientific formula, patents, etc. Use of assets, say patents, Parents allow. Patents, secret formula, etc. Below that, excludes capital gains. You have a patent, you allow someone to use that patent, royalty. You sell the patent, it is a capital gain. Capital gain is not a royalty. Definition of royalty below 916. Next 917 Aramark. Yaudu? FTS. FTS. Consideration for MTC. Short for very good Kirtana. Managerial, technical or consultancy services. Excludes any salaries. I am a software engineer, I am a techie. I work under Wipro, salary income. I give consultancy to Wipro, it is a FTS. Understood, Baba? Yeah. Now all the three are actually similarly taxed. Okay. Now all the interest kadage, very interest kadage, Aramark. Bill Clinton giving loan. Bill Clinton is a non-resident. Bill Clinton giving loan. And hence interest income from. So from is becoming in because of section 9. Actually the income from India, section 9(1) makes it as income deemed to arise in India. From India can never be taxed unless it is in India. If it is not in India, you have to make it as a deemed to be earned in India, then it is going to be taxed. Understood, Baba? Yeah. So Bill Clinton giving loans and hence interest income from India. What interest income? Interest income deemed to be earned in India. From India, made as deemed to be earned in India. 3 Aramas. Loan to government. Full stop. So wherever the government uses that funds, government has to pay the interest. The interest income to Bill Clinton. No subsequent discussion. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Mark. Loan to resident. Red ink. Except wherein, actually the law uses unless, except wherein such loan is used
Outside India.
such loan is used for business or profession. Loan is used for business or profession
Outside India.
or earning any other source of income. Any other source of income outside India. So when the Bill Clinton gives loan to resident uses the money in South Africa, income is not generated. Make sense? Hence no income. Last remark. Loan to non-resident. Income, interest income to Bill Clinton. Yavaga?
When Tony Blair uses the
Yeah. When such non-residents say Tony Blair uses the funds only for business or profession in India. Business profession use madare maatra bartillade barodilla. Nahi aayega. Nakko. Business or profession in India. Within the bracket green ink. Used for any other purpose. Used for any other purpose. Under that 2 arrow marks. Interest no income. Interest no income to non-resident. Right side. Royalty bar FTS. Income arises to Bill Clinton. Royalty bar FTS. Income arises to
Bill Clinton.
Below that, all other provisions similar in 5, 6, and 7. That's one point more different, which I will stress. all the provisions similar in 5, 6, and 7. What does it say, sir? Non-resident loan kotre, that non-resident uses for business in India, income arise to built income. Tony Blair uses for house property in India, no income arrival, because the word used is only for business or commission. Whereas royalty and FTS, they say use it for business or earning any other source of income. Yeah, it is income in India. Did you understand reasonably? Special point of those, special point. All of you understood? Last one is 918. 918 is gift income. Okay. Even though property is located outside India, it still attracts section 56 subsection 2 clause 10 gift income. This is about section 9. Yeah. So 222 I have already covered here. DDT is not applicable. Right. Heads of income. Section 14 talks about heads of income. Each head of income is independent. However, there is an important amendment in the recent examination. Sorry, budget 22, which is a reiteration of the old budget, old amendment. Very important. Expenses are incurred in relation to an exempted income shall not be allowed as a deduction. Expenses incidental to exempted income shall not be allowed as a deduction. That's the law. Now they reiterated one special part. Look at it. That example is in your printed there. Textile business I have 14 and 14A. I'm talking about 14A. Textile revenue is 100 lakh, expense 60 lakh. What should be income? 40 lakh. Now I do some agriculture expense of 40 lakh. Now assuming agricultural expense is 40 lakh, 5 lakh is agriculture income. So obviously I say this 40 lakh is in relation to 5 lakh rupees. The 40 lakh, balance 35 lakh I cannot adjust against textile. That is any acceptable law. Now there is a scenario where this year I spent on some agricultural activity, but no revenue generated. Now what you would say? Expense incidental exempted income. Income in a year. So this law is not applicable. They started claiming against the textile. They gave another clarification. Even though agricultural income is zero, if it is related to an exempted source, so the 40 lakh will never be allowed as a reduction under against the textile business. Did you understand? Yeah. This is a reiteration of the existing provision under section 14 capital A or 14A ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. By mistake 14 ಒಳಗೆ ಉಂಟಾ ಇದೆ. It should come here. Okay. By mistake ಇದು provision ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ 14A ಗೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ somewhere. Mention ಇದೆ 14A. The example go through ಮಾಡಿ same example what I discussed. 14A amendment ಅಲ್ಲ 14 amendment ಅಲ್ಲ 14A amendment. Important amendment, read again. Same example. Okay. Now quickly, before I go to a break, just give a brief of the heads of income, then we come back to article. Salaries relevant when it comes to non-resident taxation. So international taxation, 91 al baratte. Still you have to glance it, maybe 2 to 4 marks. Salary is a 3 related section, 15, 16, 17. Charge CDD, chargeability, 15. Salary is taxable on due base or receipt base, whichever is earlier. 16, due base or receipt base, whichever is earlier. Arrears of salaries are taxable in the year of receipt if it was not taxed earlier on due basis. Clear? Just register this much only, remember, enough. Next, there are 2 explanations below 15. Salary once taxed on due basis cannot be taxed again on receipt basis. Explanation 2. Myself and Sureka are partners in a partnership firm. I am a working partner receiving salary. There is no employer-employee relationship. It cannot be a salary income. It is taxed as a business income under section 28 clause 5. Did you hear? Right. Note for colleague. SS ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಸರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. CS ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಸರ್ and Sureka. Firm. Shetty sir, working partner receiving 10 lakh salary. Allowed under 40 small b. Reasonably you are able to connect our reasonably 40 which is about a small b. Sureka, interest debited at 18%, 18 lakh.
12% allowed.
18%. Within the bracket, 12% allowed. Shetty sir ಕೆಳಗೆ ಆರ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕಿ Shetty sir ಅಂತ no salary income. Salary received by a partner for a firm is not a salary income. Correct, Sunjaka? Very good. Salary is not a salary income. Below that, business income to him formally allowed. Business income to him 28 within the bracket V. Within the bracket V is equal to 10 lakh. Whatever is allowed income. Sureka below arrow mark. PGBP, business income to Sureka. All of which at last time you have an opportunity to give the wrong answer again. Wrong answer again. I repeat. 18% was debited in the form, 12% is allowed, 6% is disallowed. How much is the business income to partner Sureka? All of you chat. Option 4 Mad. Chat to Shetty sir. Quickly, chat box. Bega. How much is chat to Shetty sir? Question 18% debited, 12% allowed, 6% disallowed. How much is the income to partner Sureka? Chat box. Next. Bega. Everybody should do it. Kiran, you are still thinking, LBM. Multiple time mistake. Now also she is not confident. Honestly, but Elena Mantri, Sureka. All the answers are 4 answers here. CPT scheme correct. Someone said 12 lakhs, someone said 18 lakhs, someone said that 9.6 lakhs, someone 9.6 honestly, but Elena Mantri though. Sureka has given 6 lakhs. Sureka, Aka, what? Right. Nil, Kirtana, excellent. Elama, what? Shetty sir track bitbitre, but you will track it. What I Chapandi? What I got? Janavishana, you are right. Very good. What I?
No, sir, it's 6 lakhs.
6 lakhs.
Sir, it's 6% is tax in the hand of partner.
Okay. Do you have a stone near your house? Do you have a stone near your house, Kondaya? Kondaya, I'm asking you.
Sir?
I want to respond. Do you have a stone, reasonably small stone?
Big star there, sir.
A big stone. I think you better take the big stone and hit yourself. Because how many times is mistake we are? How can I have told n number of times? Kirtana, Sureka, and whoever has given the answer other than 12 lakh. Yeah. So 12 lakh is right. Hurry. Sinijaka. Yes, mistake madti. Yes, mistake madti. The officer will lange madbidi client ge. Shetty sir partner gange madbidi. Below that, right? What very one man's expense is another woman's income. One man apostrophe S. Janavi, that's how we teach. One man, other LBMs don't remember. It's 0 though. One man's expense. She thought, sleeping partner interest in it. Other interest became sleeping partner. She gave the money and she slept off. So one man's expense is another woman's income. Firm's expense 12%. Firm expenditure is to Aka. This is all Nando. Art ideal doubt burner. Mouth burping mostly. One man's expense is 12%. Firm's expense is 12%. Hence, partner's income is 12%. Okay. So next, section 16 gives reductions. See, reductions. 16 1 year. Standard deduction up to 50,000 rupees. Standard deduction. Standard deduction 3 RMRs. Salary including pension. Pension go sigute. 16 within the bracket IA. Subarna, ಎಷ್ಟು percent ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ
12 lakhs.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಬರೆದಿಲ್ಲ ಚಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ
ಹಾ ಸರ್
ಮಾಡಿದೆ 12 lakh ಮಾಡವಳೆ ಬದುಕಿದ್ದು So next week Guru Bharat. So in the 16(1)(a), 16(1)(a), salary including pension 50,000 up to 50,000 up to up to 50,000. Second mark. I heard, I don't know where is your house. Second mark. Family pension. Family full teacher iruttala. Aga pension bandirutte. Family pension.
Other source.
Under section 57 within the bracket IIA, 57(2)(a), IFOS, 1/3 or 1/5, 15,000. Bari 1/3 or 15, 15,000, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 50 ಅಲ್ಲ 50 ಅಲ್ಲ 9 ಅಲ್ಲ 15,000 whichever is less. 7 ಕುರ್ದಿಚಾ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ತಮಿಳ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ತೆಲುಗು ಬರಲ್ಲ ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ತೆಲುಗು ಅವರು ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸೊ whichever is less. How much ma? 15,000. ಎನ್ನಾಯ್ತು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ತಾನೆ 15 whichever is less. Next last hour same way ತಿರುಪತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ತೆಲುಗು ನಾಡಲ್ಲಿ ತಮಿಳ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸುರೇಖ. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. Third work. House property, LOP. LOP. 24 within the bracket B. 30% of NAV. These are the 3 standard action sections. Can you correct, Baba?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Enjoying the interconnections. So salary nalli reductions. Standard action up to 50,000. Entertainment allowance. Whether it is a government employee, non-government employee, intermediate article on budget. Client entertainment reimbursement. Okay. I have not come across this one. Client entertainment reimbursement allowance. So they consider the official allowance, unspent amount is taxable. I actually thought for a while entertainment allowances personally it should not have been under, but there's a client entertainment reimbursement. So unspent amount is taxable, something like official allowance. Okay. Right. So 16(2), entertainment allowance is first added to the gross salary of government as well as non-government. Reduction only for government employee. 1/5 of the basic pay actually received as well as statute limit of 5,000. Professional tax borne by the employer, add and deduct. Borne by the employer, just deduct. 17 gives the definition. 17(1) is salary. Anything received from the employer, close your eyes and say salary. That's it. Wages, annuity, pension, gratuity, everything. 17(2) is important for work into 2 special funds. 17 subsection 2 perquisites. I have not started what I thought of starting today. A bit verilla about that. This is the beauty of the video class. Can't help it. 17 subsection 2 perquisites.
Read with Runti.
Very RFA x plus y minus z. X plus y minus z. X के arrow mark 15% slash 10% slash 7.5% of the salary when the population is greater than Chapadi 25 lakh slash 10 lakh slash lesser than or equal to 10 lakh. I know all of you reasonably know 15%, but population you would not record. Correct? No? Ravanya? 15% of the salary in a Bangalore city where the population is more than 25 lakh. 10% of the salary in the population is about 10 lakh. 10%, 10 lakh goes hand in hand. If it is less than 10 lakh, then 7.5. Half of 15%. Understood? Below that, salary, biggest definition. Salary is equal to BP plus DA, then DA if taken for taken retirement benefit plus any commission fixed percentage alla any commission plus fees bonus plus allowances to the extent taxable. Allowances to the extent taxable. Next, what is Y? Y ಕೆಳಗೆ furnishing. Actually, furniture is the word used. Furniture. Just perquisitor. 10% of the OC.
10%.
Very good. 10% of the original cost or actual hire charges. Whichever is less, whichever is applicable. Whichever is applicable. Next, Z throughout my discussion. Z and Zina Damana.
Received
Amount paid. Consideration
Cost
paid.
borne by the employee.
Consideration paid throughout the discussion. Consideration paid. Next, this is about RFA. Next, car. Car. LOD car. Car. Right? Purely personal. Car is pure personal use. Entire expense minus Z. Whatever expenditure employer incurs on it minus Z. This is the bracket. Here, hold on. Next, purely official. Nil. Perquisite barode, if it is a personal benefit. Alva. Official kutkond office stationery and office purpose use madadre perquisite barata. Official kutkond office stationery in the notes madakella use madadre then the perquisite. Artha ilva officially but stipend ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. Next, continue ಮಾಡಿ. Next is the perquisites. Next, partly. 2 hours. R&M, running and maintenance, met by employee. $600 per month / 900 per month. 600 per month / 900 per month. For CC, up to 1.6 / greater than 1.6 liters. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ದೇವರಿಗೆ? Up to 1.6 liters / what? Greater than 1.6 liters. I am enjoying it, I am happy. 1.6 liters. Next, right side, 600, 900. 900 ka double is R&M expenses met by employer. 1,800 / 2,400 per month. Ditto. And remember, 600 into 1.5 900 Kiran into 2 is 1,800 plus first wala add karo 2,400. Okay? Now connect left with right plus 900 per month for driver or chauffeur. 900 per month. Madam, 5-10 minutes. I'll give a break to the madam. 900 per month for driver. Only here, Yavaga partly use RFA. So for RFA is done. Car is done, then other things you should lance it. Most important. These are 2 major points I thought. Free meal, say rupees 52.
Fully taxable.
That's right. Number of meals into rupees 2. Excess tax and fully taxable. Number of, this is where the exception. Be careful. Number of meals into rupees 2, except 50 rupees is exempted. There is a clear notification by the CBDT also, clarification. CBDT circular. Number of meals into rupees 2. Which is the bracket? Tea and snakes, any amount exempt. Non-alcoholic beverage and tea, snakes, any amount exempt. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಊಟ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಪಿಜ್ಜಾ ಗಿಜ್ಜಾ ತಿನ್ನಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಗಿಫ್ಟ್. ಗಿಫ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳೋ ಸೋಯಲ್.
More than 50,000. More than 5,000. 5,000.
2 hour marks.
5,000 and more than.
Very good, excellent. 2 hour marks. Left side in cash.
Cash gift. Everything is taxable. I hope.
You are right. Very good. Color ಓಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉದ್ದಾರ ಆಗಿದೆ. Left side rupee, correct no?
Yes.
Rupee 1 also taxable. And how can you do that mistake? Blunder, Kondaya. 12%, 6%. So let's say rupee 1 is tax. Rupee 1 also tax. Cash gift is nothing but what, Sureka?
Salary only, sir.
Rupee 1 is taxable. Actually, well, on the way to Tirupati, I had been to some schools. Mangala Vidyalaya and some institution in there, Tirupati Atra. So around 5 to 6 students are in foundation. So Tirupati were supposed to go. That's the next day. What to do? Suddenly I went to their college. So one of the students, 1 year senior, suddenly they called, I'm having a meeting today, you come for some CA discussion on that. I went directly. They were stunned and shocked. I went inside directly to their hostel. So I had not seen them physically because they were always told. They were shivering for some 10 minutes. This is best surprise and shock of their life. Without telling, I just went to their PG hostel. Right side.
In
Cash rupee 1 also taxable. Right side. In kind. Matra. Exempt up to 4,999. Below 5,000. What Shravanya said. Exempt up to rupees 4,999. Below that, rupees 5,000 and above, fully taxable.
sir,
Next. Use of, next point, use of any other asset belonging to employer. Employer asset, employee is allowed to use. Within the bracket, except computers and laptops. If the employer is giving you computer and laptop, it means he wants you to work even in the night 11:30, 12 o'clock in the house. That's why it's not taxable. Did I tell you? Office में laptop मिला क्या? काम आएगा, tension मत लेना. So except what computers and laptops, close the bracket. Is equal to y. Y है? ध्यान दे विषय नहीं. असल का y है? So y. Y andre ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ x plus y minus z ಅಂತಿದೆ ಅದೇ 10% ಅಂತ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ y ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ
or actual here.
Next sale of movable assets. Percentage is equal to cost less prescribed depreciation lesser Z. Cost less prescribed depreciation less Z. Prescribed depreciation get arrow marks. 3 arrow marks. Computers and electronic items. You know, 50% WDV. Because they get depreciated at a faster pace. Second arrow mark. Motor cars. Here it is 20% WDV. 20% WDV. Only 2 arrow marks. 2 arrow marks. Left side. Use of motor car. Rule 3.2. If I allow you to use my car, use of motor car, wear and tear, depreciation, 10% original cost. So when I'm allowing you, you are my employee, I'm allowing you to use my car, perquisite for you is all running and maintenance expenses, depreciation, driver's actual salary. What is depreciation? 10% original cost. Understanding? Yeah. Right side. For employer, under PGBP, employer or PGBP, 15% WDV, motor car. This is the bracket, 30% for taxi vehicles. Because daba, you put the door no. Namde car other visa car में दिख आती है. Where other daba आकल में इरेंजेनी. इरेंजेनी डब्बा बिड़ता है. नम्दरे यो अंता इलारे public transport ले लेता ला. ಬಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೈ ಹಾಕಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳಕಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಪಾಂಜ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಹಾಕ್ತಿವಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತೆಗಿಲಿ ಅದ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಇರ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅದು ಸೊ look at these rates now. I don't know whether you understood. I sell my car to Sravanya. What happened, Sravanya? Sravanya is looking like me only. I am with the power. Correct, got that? I am with the power, she is without power. Really. So I sold, I am an employer, she is employee. When I sell the car, whatever the cost, less 20% WDV. Okay. So ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ 20% WDV ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Are you listening? Yeah. Whereas if I am allowing my car to be used by my employee Sandhya, purchase it for a 10% original cost, WDV. Next, in my books, for the same car, which I am given to employee, depreciation rate is 15%. The plant 15%. If the car is used for taxi purpose, 30%. Different places, different rate. Tax is 30% logical, but other places why different rates? God only knows. Understood that? Did you understand it normally there? Yeah. Then electronic item 50%, fine. That's it. Salary nalli, I'll just glance through some provisions, special provisions. Idu 14A amendment note kodi. Standard action aaytu, idella aaytu. Yes. Last year amendment. Employers' contribution to 3 of the funds: approved superannuation fund, RPF, and pension scheme. In excess of 7.5 lakhs is taxable as a percolate. Okay. So assuming 10 lakh is contributed, 2.5 lakh is taxable. And on that 2.1 lakh, whatever interest earned, that is also taxable. Barcode 17 to 7 and 7A. Refer problem in revision material. ನಿಮ್ಮ revision material ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ ಒಂದು valuation rules ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. Refer problem in revision material, which I'll be circulating to you by the end of the day today. The important. So you want me to repeat or you understood? In the last year amendment, any of these, see, normally RPF about 12%, other taxable as usual. Now additionally, if you contribute about 7.5 lakh for all the 3 put together, 10 lakh if you contribute, 2.5 lakh is taxable. Interest earned under the 2.5 lakh is also taxable. Understanding, Baba? Next. Any amount paid by the employer toward the COVID treatment is fully exempt in the hands of an employee. It is not taxable. This also comes under direct income little later. Okay. COVID relaxation. COVID-19 relaxation. 3-4 error marks. First error mark. Amount spent by employer, not a purpose. Endri Ashoka, Rinalidra. Amount spent by employer, not a purpose. Second remark. During 2021, previous year 2021, LTC fully exempt, even if not travel. Where a particular travel expense big. Are you catching? Next, third remark. Important. Budget 22 amendment. Gift income 56 to 10. Exception. That means not taxable, not a gift income at all. 2 RMRs. Any amount received for COVID treatment, any amount received for COVID treatment from any person for self or family. Self or family. Exempted. Right side. Upon death in an amendment, be careful. Upon death, received by family member under the 2 RMRs. Sorry, received by family member, one second, received by family member within 12 months from the date of death. In the car, within 12 months from the date of death. Australia Delta, India Malcolm. So within 12 months from the date of death, under the 2 RMRs, from the employer of the deceased, any amount exempt. Right side, from non-employer, 10 lakh. From non-employer, 10 lakh. Up to rupees 10 lakh is exempt. Up to rupees 10 lakh is exempt. Last RMR, if my memory is right, 14th May 2020. I remember vaguely because 14th February is Raksha Bandhan. From Raksha Bandhan, 3 months. 3 months ago, 14th May. 14th May, this is how Sanjay vaguely I remember. Okay, I don't remember my girlfriends, but I remember all the provisions. The 14th May 2020 to Ravanya, 31st March 2021. TDS rates for majority of the cases slashed by 25%. Idella COVID relaxation related provisions. Kiran Janita Bharata Jine, Aka, Nita Bharadin Butala, Tutamatu Bere Kansa Portina. Evidently, mentioned Kata Taka, Yenmaka. So, these are the 4 important related provisions. Any treatment goes for expenditure incurred by employer exempted. Any amount received for self and family, ali one kade, ella kade barri, for all the cases actually, except the last one, self and family is equal to 10.5. 10.5. LTC is 10.5. But the medical, elladaku same family. How family is there? Family means 2 RMRs. Spouse and children. Spouses Allah. Spouse and children. Monopoly is dangerous. Perfect company improve service Allah. So, Ali see actor yara udigi kelre ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಡ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೌಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 2 ಅಂತವಳೆ. Serious ಆಗಿ I know. So unbelievable. Good. Also Bindas chalta and spouse and children. Right side. SPB. And actually LTC get 2 children there. If you take any 2 surviving children on travel anta. So right side, I'm serious, there's the law. Right side, SPB and SPB andre ಈ ಪದಬಾಯ ಅಲ್ಲ SPB ಬಾಳ ಸುಲಭ ಮಾ sisters, parents and brothers. SPB ಗಣಯವರೇ sisters, parents or brothers wholly or mainly dependent on individual. ಇವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ exemption ಇದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So this is a special provision of COVID, especially the, okay, Ali, adundaito, 10 lakh is artha aithe nimge. If you receive for a medical treatment, COVID treatment, any amount is exempt. Because obviously it may not be more than lakhs. Whereas when it comes to death, unfortunately one of the person dies. So if the employer gives 25 lakh, fully exempt. Other than employer, if someone, because the family is suffering, they give some amount up to 10 lakh exempted. That we should receive within 12 months. Important amendment of law, underline that within 12 months. Why they made 12 months, Someone would have given the money, okay, 2016, thinking that COVID will come, I have given the money. And law says nonsense, sir. Don't do that. Atava, they give you the money, unfortunately death would have happened somewhere in 2021. They give you the money in 2025 and they say, because the family member died, I give. Nothing, because they will unnecessarily interconnect. Then the misuse still possible. They would have given for some other purpose. But they would have said, yeah, 1 month, 1 year back, actually, unfortunately, death in your family because of COVID. is 10 lakh exempted. It is only for non-employer 10 lakh. For others, any amount. But 12 months condition is for both. Did you catch? Did you catch that point properly? Important. Yeah. So salary on mugiskodam madam. Within short break one. Yeah. So 10 tenths ಇದೊಂದು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬರ್ಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ. ಬರೀ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ non-monetary purposes. Tax on non-monetary purposes borne by employer. Tax on non-monetary purposes borne by employer. Say basic pay 5 lakh. Reimbursement of medical expense 1 lakh. RFA and car purchasing 4 lakh. Total 10 lakh. Tax say 1 lakh. In the 80 CLI tax say 1 lakh borne by employer. Average rate of tax. In formula, average rate of tax formula. The definition is there. Is equal to total tax divided by total income into 100.
Tax divided by total income into 100.
Total tax divided by total income into 100. Why is it relevant, Kondaya? Average rate of tax in your syllabus?
So for the 90, 90A, 91
Very
leaves
good.
and all,
Excellent.
and now
Yeah.
this.
So check for section. The average rate of tax is given in section 2 within bracket 10. Make other 2 within bracket 10. Relevant for section 91, which I'll be discussing today or tomorrow. I don't know. This is a formula. The definition is total tax by total income. Estimate 1 lakh by 10 lakh into 100. 10%.
10%.
10%. So here,
Non-monetary purpose.
total tax is 1 lakh, am I right? 1 lakh only. Right here, out of 1 lakh tax borne, 1 lakh tax borne, 2 RMRs. 4 lakh into 10%. Why 4 lakh, Baba?
Non-monetary purpose.
Be careful. Every perquisite Allah. Every perquisite Allah. Reimbursement of medical expenses is a cash perquisite. Cash perquisite is not a non-monetary perquisite. Cash
Non-monetary purpose.
part of a monetary salary. आपको समझ में आ रहा है? Yeah. So I don't know how many of you are catching. 90% if you are catching is still within the law. So I repeat. Either again, this in final also I discussed n number of times. 48 model ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. When you talk about the salary, 5 lakh is a cash salary, 1 lakh is a monetary purpose. Put together 6 lakh. Non-monetary purpose is 4 lakh. So 4 lakh into 10%, 40,000. Very good. 40,000. 2 RMRs. Exempt for employee. Exempt for 3 RMRs. Exempt for employee under section 1010 CC.
1010 CC.
Second RMR.
Disallowance.
Disallowance
for
for
business.
so employee exemption could be employer reduction could be double chumbu for department. Department says I don't like it. So employee 1010 CC exemption. That second remark. Disallowance for employer. 40. What section? What I got?
40.
47, 8, 47.
No. 40.
40 within the bracket small a, within the bracket small v.
Yeah.
Small v.
5.
What do we check? Disallowed for employer. Disallowed for employer 48.5. Third remark.
A5.
Always part of TDS. It's always a part of TDS. 192 which is the bracket 1A. TDS credit is available. Always part of TDS. Credit available. 40,000 rupees credit signature TDS. Shall I repeat? Non-monetary perquisite ಮೇಲೆ tax is borne by employer. It is exempt in the hands of employer under section 10(10)(6). But employer again deduction ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. But 40,000 rupees tax credit available for employer. Are you clear about this? Right side. 60,000. In month 60,000 there. Balance 6,60,000. Clear remarks. Taxable for employee. Which section?
Oh,
1724. Employee's obligation met by the employer. Income tax. Kiran, आपका income tax आपको भरना है, पंकज सर को भरना है. पंकज सर हम थोड़ा Section 17, subsection 2, clause 4. Employee's obligation met by the employer. Second remark. It is taxable. Second remark. Allowed for employer. Allowed for employer. As if staff welfare. It is allowed. Disallowed Allah. Are you catching the point? Today's class is 90% special point discuss ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. Allowed for employer. As staff, as if staff welfare. Which section?
37(1), sir.
Aste. Under business income, if you don't know section, 37(1). And you are right. 9 out of 10 times. 37 is the bracket 1. Waited 10 minutes. You should know me now, madam. Last remark. Even I drank 2 liters of water in the class itself. Third remark. But then Kiran, there is more. This is more important. Actually. What is it? TDS credit available. TDS credit available for entire 60,000 as usual. 192 itself. Ali third arrow mark of both the points. Ili 40,000 and 60,000 both connection permit. Employee can claim entire 1 lakh TDS credit. That's what I meant. Artha bro. Yeah. Next. So 1010 is about DCRG, government employee complete exempt, non-government employee 20 lakh is exempt. Then 1010A is about encashment of on leave. 1010AA 3 lakh is the limit for encashment of on leave. Then again an amendment in the last year. SPF, RPF, PPF again last year. If you earn interest in excess of 2,50,000, it is in addition to 8.5%. That is also taxable. However, if there is no employer contribution, interest earned in excess of 5 lakh rupees also will be taxable. Arthak idea special amendment 2021 budget, 22 budget. Then 1013A talks about HRA. HRA is an exemption for government and non-government employees, absolutely same. 1013A versus 80GG. 10 within the bracket 13A versus 80GG, 80GG. 1013A ಕೆಳಗೆ salaried employee having HRA staying in neighbor's house, staying in rented house. In the bracket, even if owns RHP anywhere, okay. I have own house in Bangalore, but I stay in a rented house, exemption should be available. Important. So even if owns RHP anywhere, okay. Ground floor is own. I stay in first floor, rented house, exemption available. Agreed? 2 conditions. You should stay in a rented house. Accommodation occupied by you should not be owned by you. That's the only condition. Next. Second one. ADGG. For all others, including salaried employee not receiving HRA. I am working for Kirtana. She says in Sambala 20 lakhs. HRA, she doesn't give a split. Include salaried employee not receiving HRA. Illi 2 RMS. SSC should not own RHP anywhere in the world. Ellu own madangilla. SSC should not own RHP anywhere. If you are owning RHP, you will not get 80 GT Nimajyanta. Right side, so they don't hear anything wrong. Right, or spouse, Kiran, spouse / minor child / HF should not own RHP in such place of employment or such place of business residence, etc. Employment alla, such place of business residence, etc. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ದೇವರಿಗೆ 1014 is special allowance, CT hard is official allowance, unspent amount is taxable, personal allowance, children education allowance 100 rupees per month per child, 2 children, hostel allowance 300 per month per child, 2 children. Transport allowance is only for specially able people. Dr. Rajiv sir, he still can claim 3,200 rupees per month as a transport allowance. Then LTC, okay, ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಡಿ LTC block for my exam. Eldrigo, all of you sitting here mostly. Calendar year 22 to 25. Calendar year 22 to 25. Artha for all of you sitting here, LTC goes for calendar year 1st January in the 31st December. Okay. 1023C, almost trust exemption in that. Just 5 minutes I'll take and then I'll give a break. I thought I'll extend by another half an hour, 1 hour. Okay, na? RTP is on the 1, 2, 3 problems. I'll give a break in 10 minutes. House property straight. There are 2 categories of properties. 23 to property. 23 to property annual value is nil. 2 properties either used for self-occupation or my house property in Mangaluru I could not occupy because of the business employment profession in Bengaluru is not taxable. Okay, but very important. House property 3 RMS, 2 SOP in BLR. Okay, man. Take care. 2 SOPs in Bangalore. AV nil, annual value nil. Immediately after this, I'm straight away getting to RT. Okay. So that business income is so that I can connect the business income with the one business income problem. Second arrow mark. 2 RHPs in Sirsi. Batra. Hello, 2 RHP in Sirsi. But staying in 2 RHP in Sirsi locked. B in Goa, business employment or profession in Goa. Goa. Which is the bracket staying here in this rented house. One second. Not a correct language. Staying in Goa, not in own house. In uncle Jotegiru, aunt Jotegiru, Sigate. Staying in Goa, not in own house. Close the bracket. Annual value nil. Are you concentrating? I said it is Aman sir's observation. One of the blunder by amendment. Amendment mistake. 2 RHP self-occupied nil. 2 RHP in a place other than where you reside. In Mangalore, I have 2 houses, both are locked. And in Bangalore, I am not staying in own house. Both annual value nil. Both annual value nil. Both nil. Third one, dangerous. 1 SOP in BLR. 1 SOP in Mangalore or Sirsi. Locked. 2 RMS. Actual SOP, whichever is higher will I. Actual SOP in Bangalore, nil. Sirsi, right side, DLOP. You remember discussing this point in the regular class? Very important point. An accidental mistake by the lawmakers, sir. They can note coding below the right side again. Third, law wanted to give an exemption for both See, 2 houses if they are giving exemption, why they should not give an exemption if it's just in Mangalore? But there's a drafting error. Income tax law is a law of fact. Read the law the way it is. They say if you want an exemption for Mangalore house, you should not stay in one house in Bangalore. That is why, because of the drafting error. Why this mistake happened? Because earlier only one house property they had given exemption. Now, because they made 2 house properties, they have forgotten to make a corresponding amendment. Understood? They can note code, third house note. So repeat. So SOP get 23 property. 23 property can be 2 properties, self-occupied or could not be occupied because the business employment provision elsewhere. Annual value is nil, no deduction. Only deduction is interest on housing loan, normally 30,000. But if the loan is taken after 1/4/1999 and the construction is completed within 5 years from the end of the financial in which construction loan is taken, you get deduction up to 2 lakh only for acquisition and construction. Whereas if it is LOP, first find out the GAV, MRV or FRV, whichever is higher. This one is standard rent, whichever is lesser. Actual rent received or receivable minus unreal rent, whichever is higher. Less municipal taxes actually paid by the owner anywhere in the world. Even if you are having a house property in Johannesburg, municipal corporation of Johannesburg is paying municipal tax and the cash basis is fully allowed as a deduction. Venugopal Reddy versus CIT Madras High Court decision. So LOP ge MRV, GAV find out money, municipal tax paid direct money. Differential amount is called NAV. 2 reductions, standard action flat 30%, interest on housing loan, entire amount is allowed as a deduction. Section 24. So 22 is a charging section. House property is chargeable, the annual value of a building or land, except that building is used for own business or profession. When you use for own business or profession, all expense incident to house property are fully allowed under business income. Take care of that special point. 23 is annual value, 24 is deduction, 25 says no deduction if interest payable outside India. 25A, Sureka was my tenant earlier, she's a Gundi tenant, she doesn't pay the rent. After 4 years, I become Gunda, I collect unrealized rent recovered at the arrears of rent recovered, minus 30% flat deduction there only. It is 25A, taxable under house property, even though I am not the owner. Exception to the rule that even though you are not the owner in that year, it's taxable as house property. 26 cover, myself and Kiran are owning one house. 60% I own, 40% her share. Definite and specific share, 6 lakh is income in my hand, 4 lakh her hand. Whereas if there is no definite share, my income tax return separate or income return for this property, AOP 10 lakh rupees is going to be taxable. 27 talks about deemed owner, transfer of property to spouse without consideration, transfer of a what you call property to a minor child, not being a married daughter, etc. In 2-3 points before we wind up. Transfer of assets. Wind up andre before we give a break. Sorry, wrong word. If you want more, you have to stay more. Transfer of assets to RMRs. House property or building, right? To spouse bar minor child, to spouse bar minor child, which is the bracket, except married daughter. Married daughter, she herself is the owner, even though she is minor. That is mainly meant for Mohammedan families. Under the Mohammedan law, a minor child also, minor girl can marry because they have separate law. Arthaktarya, to the spouse bar minor child, except what? Married daughter. Close the bracket. Below that, transfer is the deemed owner. The spouse, in 2 conditions, without adequate consideration or without having agreement to live apart. Okay, na? Next. Right side, any other asset. Building adre, illi barutte nija helta idane. Right side, any other asset. Clubbing attracted under section 64. So clubbing barutte. FDI if you transfer, then clubbing is attracted under section 64(1). Are you clear? First point, very, very important. For a minute, look at me. 115 BAC is an optional section given to individual or HF. First point. This is a road selling. So when you opt for the same, you have to forego certain benefits. Under 16 standard deduction, you have all the deductions you have to go through. Exemptions under 1013A, 1014, you have to go through. You have to forego. House property chapter only, if it is self-occupied property, no reduction available, including the 30,000. Whereas if the LOP, deductions are available, but there is restriction on set off and carry. Set off. So very, very important provision. Then business income only, 1 to additional depreciation not available, but specific donations are not available. Capital gains ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ restriction ಇಲ್ಲ 115 BAC when you opt. Other source ಅಲ್ಲಿ pension that 1/3 of the 15,000 is also not available. And chapter 6A reductions are not available except 80JJAA and 80CCD2. That is employer's contribution to pension scheme. Those things are available. Then once you opt to RMS, if you are a business associate forever, by mistake, if you default, you can come out. Once you come out, you cannot re-enter 115 BAC. Right side. If you are a non-business associate, you can do whichever is less every year. Once 115 BAC, old regime. 115 BAC, old regime, you can always do that. 115 BAC business associates must file the option within 139(1) due date. Whereas non-business associates, they do not have to file within 139(1). Even if they file later, okay, but return has to be within 139. That means 139(4) is also okay. Whereas if it is return in pursuance of 142(1), 115 BAC is not applicable. So you must go under 139 only. Business associate, once opted, you cannot come out of it. Are you clear? Yeah. Quick 2-3 points per body. Okay, take a break. Come back and then house property point ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. Take 8 minutes break. Okay, do you want me to extend or are you totally tired? I thought on the 1 hour we do at least RTP on business income. Beautiful problem. Mana, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
No, tending to sleep, sir.
Huh?
Tending to sleep, sir.
Okay, not planning to sleep. Excellent. That's a very good attitude. I really like it. When you're so educationally inspired, no, I really love it. So 9:40 we'll meet and we'll extend up to 10:30. Thank you. Are you back or you went to deep sleep?
No, we are back, sir.
Nobody's back except Srinija.
Back, sir.
Back.
Back, sir.
I thought I'll do it so that I can at least reasonably do a RTP analysis. And but you might write something now. I'm a little worried. How do you write? Anyway, tomorrow, not tomorrow. Everybody is ready, you tell me. Indra. All of you are back. Reasonably, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, write up quickly. 115 BAC. New regime. In one by one. Individual bar HF. In the bracket, resident bar NR. Resident bar, non-resident. To forego the following benefits. Just give you the main answer. Share one. So, what is that? Sorry. Following benefits, one by one. 10 AA. Chapter 6A, very important. I'm expecting a straight question, in-depth question on this. Go individually. Chapter 6A, except ATCCD2, or the employer's contribution to pension scheme, ETCCD2. Under that means ETCCD2 is available. Are you understanding? Slash ETJJAA. Next, section 10.5, that is LTC. You have to forego all this. 10.5, 10.13A, 10.14, allowances. 10.17, the MPs and MLA allowances. 10.17, then 10.13. Regular notes either. Savanya. Page number 36, caps material. Okay. 10.32, that minus income. Next, section 16, that is salary, all deductions. Next, different income, house property. Only 23, only house under house property, only for 22 properties. That is SOP. Whereas the reduction only for 22 property, no interest deduction. Verella sigate. Within the bracket, renting kalli, but no set off. No set off, even for loss of LOP. Special point. LOP is loss and you set off padangil. Even if you get a loss. Next, PGBPLA 3212A is additional depreciation. 3212A additional depreciation. Normal depreciation sigutte. Comma 35AD capital expenditure on specified business. 14 business only. 35AD. 35CCC for a company skill development project. FA copied a CCD is agricultural extension project. Next 35CCC, the CCC. Next, certain specified donations. 35 donation under section 35. 1.2a. 35.1.2a is for companies. 35 subsection 1 clause 2a. 35.13 social science and statistical research. Revenue expenditure under 35.11. Yella by head model. Next 57 which is the bracket IIA. You know, standard action you have to discuss family pension. Do that. So you have to forego all these things. Next line. Further, no set off and carry forward. Of any loss due to the prohibited sections of earlier years. Repeat that point, what is written? No set off and carry forward of what?
Any loss due to the
Any brought forward loss. You eager loss for a chance because you are not allowing deduction loss in birthday. Any brought forward losses of the prohibited sections supra. And I already told you house property loss na ellu set up padak agodilla. Agreed? Next point separately. PGBP assesses must opt within 139(1) due date. 139(1) due date. 2 RMRs. Once opted, it is forever. Right side. Once defaulted, Sureka, oh Sureka, can't re-enter. Cannot re-enter. Right side. Others. opt every year. Every year you can opt. Every year. While filing ITR under 139. While filing ITR under section 139, comma, even if it is 139.4 late return, LATE, okay. Left ಅಲ್ಲಿ 131 ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು, right side late return also okay. Left and right correction ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು NA for 142.1. If you file ITR in pursuance of notice under section 142.1, it is not. Okay, Baba? Now, one special points for house property related connection, very important, extremely important. Particulars, old regime, 115 BSc. Particulars, old regime, 115 BSc. Salary earned 10 lakh, 10 lakh. Old regime 10 lakh, new regime 10 lakh. Less 16 within the bracket IA. Old regime sigutta 50,000. NX sigala. Within the bracket 50,000 Prashant. Second column NA sigodilla. Ondaya edapper. Underline 9,50,000 and 10 lakh. Arvind Talabak, are you in the class?
Yes, sir.
At least the last class tomorrow, get ready. Parent account, show your video. Okay? Parent handsome. 9,50,000 and 10 lakh. Yeah. Next, number 2. HP, house property. House property. You write small a, SOP. Actually, correct word is 23 to property. 23 to A is SOP. 23 to B is a property in Rajasthan could not be occupied because of the business employment profession in Kazakhstan. So SOP. First column, sorry, annual value, nil, both the cases. Plus interest on loan, within the bracket, for 2 properties put together. For both 2 properties, including PCP 150 installment. Ella sales be 2 lakh. So for both the properties, maximum deduction under self-work property is to 2 lakh. There are 2 properties annual value. 2 properties put together 2 lakh, which also include pre-construction period interest. Are you listening? Pre-construction period interest 1/5. Okay. Yeah. Intermediate article sakkada question ito. Pre-construction period interest, you can claim only under house property. Business income, there is no concept of pre-construction period interest. We never discussed. So, including PCP interest, particular let's say 2,25,000. So, while writing, our writing, interest on loan barevaga, are we using 2,25,000 bare. So, first column is
2 lakh.
2 lakh. Second case NA 115 BSc sigodilla. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Underline. So first column will loss 2 lakh, second column will dash. Next small b. Amma ಇವತ್ತು 10:30 ಬರಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ. LOP. Let out property. Right? Annual value. Say 10 lakh. 10 lakh. First column 10 lakh, second column 10 lakh. Less, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು annual ಬರ್ದಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ, less standard action at 30%. Standard action at 30%. Standard action at 30%. 3 lakh, 3 lakh. ಎರಡು ಕಡೆನೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. 3 lakh, 3 lakh. 3 lakh, 3 lakh. Next, small b. Interest on loan. Interest on loan. 15 lakh, 15 lakh. Important. ಎರಡು ಕಡೆನೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. 15 lakh, 15 lakh. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ restriction ಇಲ್ಲ. Are you catching the point? Even though it doesn't look like I covered the major heads. I covered the most important points. Most important points in today's law. I am very, very contented. 15 lakh, 15 lakh. Underline. Yellow loss is bantu. First case only.
8 lakh.
8 lakh. Second case also 8 lakh only.
8.
8 lakh. Okay. Next. Salary income is still
9.5 10.
9.5.
Underline. So first case only, what is GTI? Anybody? Quick. You write gross total income 9,50,000 less 71 within the bracket 3A. Kondaya? Oh, Kondaya.
Sir, sir.
2 lakh.
But
Sir, we cannot.
so early morning you're sleeping, huh?
No, sir.
Bangalore city life started now, bro. 71 within the bracket 3A is restricted to 2 lakh. House property loss can be adjusted against any other head of income maximum 2 lakh. Stupid provision, but there is a law.
2 lakh.
So you have got more loss, but you can adjust only 2 lakh. Correct? Kirtana? 9.5 minus 2 lakh is equal to 7.5 lakh. Second column only 9.5 lakh.
That's all.
9.
Demode to be set off.
Very good. Kiran, ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಏನೋ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೋದು ಇನ್ನು ಕೊಂಡ ಏನೋ ಭಯ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು. So ಎಷ್ಟು? So 7.5 lakh and 9.5 lakh. 9.5 lakh alva second column. 9.5 no. What salary income? Salary income how much?
10 lakhs.
So 10 lakhs, sir.
10 lakhs.
10 lakh. Hey, Kondaya, don't confuse.
No.
10 lakh. You Kondaya only confuse.
No.
10 lakh. 10 lakh is right. 10 lakh is right. 10 lakh. I'm sorry. 10 lakh. Less chapter 6A. ATC.
Not applicable.
Say LIP. Self 1 lakh. Senior parents 60,000. Persons who have given life to you be in your account. You cannot cover the life coverage. Remember? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Rekha, ఏమండి 10 o'clock sleep అండి.
No, sir.
No. I'm working from morning 6:30. I'm still so young and energetic. Continue. Esto? Very
1 lakh.
1 lakh. Only 1 lakh. Parents not available.
Chapter 6 is.
First column is available. 1 lakh. Second column dash.
Available.
Oh, next is underline. First column. Is it 6.5 lakh? 6 lakh 50,000 total income.
6 lakh.
Total income. Right side
10 lakh.
10 lakh. Below that only note on the very. Please note. Loss carry forward. House property. First column list of
6 lakh.
6 lakh. Second column also has to be same.
Yes, sir. It should be same.
It should be same. 6 lakh only. Kirtana Ramaraj and Company. 6 lakh. This is the bracket. Second column. 2 lakh set off not permissible under 115 BSc. 2 lakh set off not permissibly. Hey, permissibly naale paisa madaki ugadiಗೆ ಶ್ರಾವಣ ಬರಿಯೆ. 2 lakh not permissible under 115 BSc, but deemed to have been set off. Law uses that word. In the regular class, last class, the problem. So deemed to have been set off. Very important point. सबको समझ में आ रहा है? So house property analysis, SOP के no 115 BSc benefit. LOP के no restriction, but set off is not available. What do they use? If there is a loss, profit is there, no problem. 2 lakh rupees loss is deemed to have been allowed. Kiran Jain, I think she was in the traveler sleeping and such. Andaman ke logilla.
LOP 8 lakh is still pending. Sir.
How much is the loss there?
Sir, SOP is 2 lakh, LOP is 8 lakh.
Relax. SOP may, okay. I think there are two mistakes. Small mistake possible. SOP loss 2 lakh था. LOP का loss कितना था रे?
8 lakh.
So total loss कितना है?
10 lakh.
That means first column answer is not 8 lakh, 6 lakh, 8 lakh होना चाहिए.
8 lakh, yes, sir.
वो बोलने का था ना, वो फर्स्ट कॉलम में 100 होने के बाद सेकंड कॉलम में उठेगा तो क्या यूज है? फर्स्ट कॉलम ऑल ऑफ यू करेक्शन 8 lakh loss to be carried 8 lakh within the bracket. Total HP loss 10 lakh इतो 2 lakh SOP तला. Correct no? 10 lakh minus 2 lakh setup. बराबर है अभी बराबर है?
Yes, sir.
Second column only. Now it will change. 8 lakh minus 2 lakh. ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 6 lakh. ಬರಾબર है?
Yes, sir.
किरण बोलो. सेकंड कॉलम में SOP लॉस है क्या?
No loss.
Hi, sir.
LOP का लॉस कितना है?
8 lakh.
8 lakh. Now अभी how much you want to carry forward?
8 lakh.
8 lakh.
नहीं.
6.
8 lakh minus 2 lakh deemed to have been set off.
Okay, yes.
115 there got 6 lakh. समझ में आ गया? LOP का loss carry forward will be same. Only one extra point on the left hand side is 2 lakh rupees SOP का. समझ में आ गया? So very important. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Those are not understood. SOP 2 lakh loss ಇದೆ first column. 8 lakh LOP ಇದೆ. Total ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 10 lakh. 10 lakh ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 lakh. Minimum 2 lakh is set off. So 8 lakh carry forward. Second column ಅಲ್ಲಿ SOP loss ಏ ಇಲ್ಲ. LOP how much the loss ಕೀರ್ತನ 8 lakh. 8 lakh ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 lakh is Kiran deemed to have been allowed. That means only 6 lakh can be carried forward. Understood, Baba? 6 lakh carry forward. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Yeah. Next, statement of tax. First case is to 6 lakh ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾವಲ್ಲ 4 to 500. 4 to 500. Lavanya. Next, don't put drishti. Yeah, I'll get like pain and pain. So second column, कितना income है? How much income?
10 lakh.
10 lakh.
Exactly 10 lakh. So 12,500 plus 25,000 plus 37,500 is equal to 62,500. Illa. 12,500 plus 25,000 plus 37,500 75,000. So up to 2.5 lakh nil. 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh is to 12,500. Then double 25,000. Next 12,500 again. So 75,000. Correct? Barabara 10 lakh. Every 2.5 lakh 5% tax rate. I didn't tell that. Notes will very one sentence. From 2.5 lakh, 2.5 lakh 5%, and increase of 5% for every 2.5 lakh. Kirtana, very perplexed. Increase of 5% for every 2.5 lakh income. Semicolon. Very important. No 60/80 years condition ಇಲ್ಲಿ 60 years ಅದೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮೂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ 115 BS 3 lakh no 60 years/80 years ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ 2.5 lakh very important make important mark semicolon for all up to 10 lakh see for all up to 15 lakh it comes to 187,500 ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 187,500 ಅದೊಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ exam all ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸರ್ 30 years sir only told it same ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಸರ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಸರ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ 60 years 38 years ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಸೊ ವಿದಿನ್ ದ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಸರ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಸ್ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ above 50 lakh above 100 lakh ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ it is only for 2 SSC ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ HF ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ AOP ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಬರೆದಾ ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಲ್ಲ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ HF ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರಾ Sureka came. Next. Sureka came. Right. Next. Shall we? Even your cousin is also sleeping in the morning class, ma. Sureka. You tell her. She was very, very active in the evening classes. Morning classes? You tell Padma. I have only told her. She's very good, but morning 6:45 also people sleep. Next, continue. So, did you understand the concept here, everybody? Yeah. Tax ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತಪ್ಪ 10 lakh ಗೆ 75,000. Add HEC 4%. No surcharge. 4%. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತ ಹೇಳ ಬೇಗ.
1,700, 3,000.
Total ಮಾಡು.
44,200, 78,000.
44,200, 78,000. Connect and trade, whichever is less. Everybody understood? ಏನಂತ ಕೀರ್ತನ ಊಟ ತಯಾರಿದೆ ಮೀಲ್ಸ್ ರೆಡಿನಾ 200 whatever whichever less. Everybody understood the concept of output. Okay, now let's straight away get into RTP. RTP's descriptive questions are always easy compared to MCQ. Last 4 exam RTP I see exams I have not written, and I presume your students would have faced the same problems. Every RTP MCQ questions were tough. Inter ya final. You inter dondo first question kottavara again this time. All the questions are easy. All of you check. Those are free. May 23 November 23 people try ಮಾಡಿ. ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ ದ ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬೈ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಪೆನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟೆಡ್. ಬಟ್ ಚೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ನನಗೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟುಪಿಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ತರದೆ ಈಗಲೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರು ಎನಿಬಡಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಪೆನ್ ರೈಟ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟೇ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ 100% ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಪೆನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಲ್ ದ 5 ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ 100% ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅಂತ, ಈವನ್ ದೋ ಐ ಲವ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್. ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 10:30 ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 5 minutes ಏನೋ ಫ್ರೀ ಇದ್ರೆ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ 5 minutes. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಬೇಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಅವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 5 of us sat together and discuss 2-3 points. ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ RTP ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ TCS ಕ್ವಶನ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಿ ನೆವರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್. Okay, give a big round of applause to SMS sir and our Vaibhav and team. They have done a brilliant job. Actually, they only compiled and gave. ಕಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ they only papa sat and did it during my classes going on. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಇದನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಇದು ಸೆಷನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ. ಈಗ RTP ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ RTP 60 ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಬೇಡ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Maybe tomorrow I'll discuss what is there in the content of this. Beautiful. Over Karagogo. ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ RTP? ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಒಬ್ರು ಬಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗ?
Yes, sir.
ವಾಟ್ ಇದು ಜುಡಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಸರ್ಚಿಂಗ್. ಇದರಿಂದ ಬಂತು ಇದು
RTP level sir, judicial update.
unique case update. I was actually searching for this. ಈ ಕೇಸ್ ಲಾ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇದೆ ಸರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ಅದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಯ್ತಾ ನಾನು. ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್?
RTP ನ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿರತ್ತೆ ಮೇ ಬಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, I'm little worried about something point. Not, let me see once. All of you ready?
Yes, sir.
Question number 22. Yeah, keep your notes side by side and make a note of it. All of you should practice all these sums later. I'll tell you the special points of this. Okay? Yeah, what about? Extremely beautiful question. Question number 20. Cooperative society. Quick and fast.
ABC Cooperative Society is engaged in marketing of agricultural produce grown by its members. The profits and gains attributable to such business for assessment year 23-24 is rupees 60 lakhs computed. It has employed.
Business income is already computed. So I'll just keep explaining the answer for positive of time. 60 lakh is already computed. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
So note mark whatever special points I say. So they can just keep observing. Next.
It has employed 10 new employees with salary of rupees 20,000 per month on 1/5/2022. Salary
this
is
is basically to give a 80JJAA. New
Double
employees on the purple note mark. Question number 20. May 23 RTP. Question number 20. It is a cooperative society. And cooperative society becomes beautiful notes in class. Cooperative society. 80P ETP Sigata available. ETP available. Within the bracket. Not when 115 bad is opted. Not when 115 bad is opted. Semicolon. No ATP for banks. No
Cooperative banks.
Cooperative banks. Semicolon. Under AMT, ATP should not be added back. Today only I give that point, because this question, let us see whether it covers. Extremely important. Next, ETJJAA always deducted. Deducted everywhere. 115 bad, normal, always deducted. These are bracket normal / normal provisions / 115 BAD / AMT. Because ETJJ is not income based reduction, it is a payment based reduction. Make important mark. Next. So next point. New employees joining additional employees. ETJJAA. 25,000 condition is the salary. ETJJAA. 30% of the additional wages for 3 years, 3 consecutive years. Muta, salary should be paid by check. Then books should be audited. So, 20,000 rupees new employees. 10 new employees, 20,000 rupees. And we presume other conditions are satisfied. So, let's reduction 20,000 into 10 into 30% into 11 months. Be careful, birthday. Employment from 1st May, hence 11 months. So 20,000 into 11 months into 10 employees into 30%. Right, Baba? This is an important calculation. 20,000 is a salary for 11 months. First May the Shuruvagisuda, madam. Okay. Again, number of days is there. Restriction is there. So apparel industry is super relaxation.
Yes, 240 and 150, sir.
So you should have been continuously employed for more than 240 days normally. If it is apparel
Apparel
industry,
and footwear.
footwear industry,
150.
yeah, continuous employment 240 days or more. First May under 240 days automatic bande padte. 11 months. Arthak area. Semicolon. Apparel and footwear 150 days. Very good. So 20,000 into 10 into 11 months into 30%. 6,60,000. Everybody understood the calculation? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Next.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Salary is paid by account paycheck. It gets its books of account audited under section 44AB. It also earns interest of rupees 32 lakhs on fixed deposits with banks.
32 lakhs is a fixed deposit. Fair enough. Then there are multiple options. So very next. 3 RMRs. First one, normal computation. Normal computation. In the bracket P. P. P badalu P1 anta. P1. Now P1. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 60 lakh you have, then 32 lakh income from other source. All of reasoning quickly. 32 lakh. So then 6,60,000. Since it is a ATP, whatever the profits of this cooperative society is completely deductible. ATP. Cooperative society, all of the amount is deductible since it is a agriculture related cooperative society. So from 92 lakh, when you deduct this, your income will be 25 lakh 40,000 rupees. And the slabs up to 10,000 nil I told, correct?
10%. 10%.
Kiran Jain, Kirtana. So I told her, you feel so good to say 10,000 nil at Kirtana. He said like this, no? It is not nil, Baba. It is again, okay? So below that, right? So 92 lakh minus 6, short average 6.6 lakh minus 60 lakh ATP is equal to 25 lakh 40,000. Below that, slab rates. So many short of work slab rates 10% from rupee 1. 10% from rupee 1. So when you do that up to 10,000, this calculation I hope you can cross check. It comes to HEC 4%. Actually, total income is below 100 lakh. Sorry, no surcharge because total income is below 100 lakh. So it comes to how much? 789,360. 789,360. All of it. The total tax 789,360. P1. Now, right side, second arrow mark. 1 second. Are you able to catch what I'm talking?
Yes, sir.
We are in
Yes, sir.
RTP. The possibility of RTP questions, similar questions, lifted is substantially high. Current exam or the next exam. May 23, November 23, same law. Okay, right. So P1 is this. Kitna tax aa gaya? 360. Right. Second arrow P2. AMT. Cooperative society you have to do AMT. Okay. AMT is what? You have to compute the normal tax. Then adjusted minimum tax is whatever the total income computed LHS, add back, AMT under 115 JC. Under that, total income LHS. Income tax income. Total income LHS, kitna hai? How much?
25 lakh 40,000.
25 lakh 40,000. Add back 10 AA nil.
Part C of chapter 6A.
Excellent. 10 AA nil. Chapter 6A-C. Chapter 6A-C. 6A is reduction. 6A-B is payment based. 6A-C is income based. 6A-C is income based. Green ink except ATP. ATP should not be add back. Are you listening? Except
ATP.
ATP. Then
35
cash yield
reduced by
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ET double J double A. Unfortunately, HIJ. Just a second. Correct. IJ alva. Obviously, it will come. Chapter 6A. ETIA is okay. I think somewhere did I say it should not be added ET double J double A? Double J double A, you have to add back. Add back.
Only
80.
80.
Except ETP. ETP ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡಬಾರದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ. So ET double J, ETHH ಇಂದ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So sections. ETGGC is a payment based deduction. Last section. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ G ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ H. So most of the HH sections are not applicable. ETHH ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ. HIJJJA income based deduction. Can I repeat? ETC ಇಂದ ETGGC ವರೆಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀವ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್
payment based.
Chapter 6AB, 6AB, payment based. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ restriction ಇಲ್ಲ. Payment based, regular notes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಇದು. ETC to ETGGC. ETC to ETGGC. Next, 6A-C, ETHH ಇಂದ ETTT. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ETP ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ETHH ಇಂದ ETTT. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ETTT ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ. ETRRB ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯುತ್ತೆ. TT ಎಲ್ಲ ಓ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್. ETRRB ಬರೆಯುತ್ತೆ. 3 lakh payment deduction. ETRRB. Next, chapter 6A-CA. Who are about ETTTA. Sorry. ETTTB bare first. ETTTB. B for Buddha. Resident senior citizen. Don't guys. Not Buddha. Buddha over Bapa. Picture area. Cinema itself is there. Yeah. Buddha over there Bapa. I think some movie I've heard this. Seriously, there's the movie. I think Amitabh Bachchan ka movie. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Amitabh Bachchan.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ. ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇರ್ಲಿ ಅದಾದ್ರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ETTTB, I said what? Senior citizen, resident senior citizen. For SB and FD interest. SB and FD interest up to 50,000. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? SB ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ಗೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, FD ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ಗೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು? Up to rupees
50,000.
Senior citizen 60 years. Which is the bracket? So which is the bracket? Hence 194A TDS limit 50,000 for them. For the senior citizens, yeah. So 194A nalli bank interest ಗೆ TDS limit is 50,000 because anyhow up to 50,000 rupees is deductible. Why should you do TDS, sir? Can you connect it? 194-194A. So I repeat, ETTTB, resident in make a circle, SB interest or FD interest, 60 years and above, 50,000 deduction. Right side, ETTTA for all other individual or HF. What am I stressing here? Why did I interchange the sections?
That is resident.
Very good. For all other individuals for HF, that is including non-resident individual of 61 years. ಅವರಿಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು important point. Including non-resident individual of 61 years. समझ में आ रहा है क्या? Only SB interest up to 10,000. Only SB interest up to 10,000. Next, chapter 6A-D, 6AD, EDU, disability. So, all of you wrote normal income method. Next, right side, AMT computation. Normal total income 25 lakh per month. Add Number 1, 10AA nil. Number 2, all of you ready? All of you ready? Chapter 6A-C matra. 6AC and the ETHH in the 80 RRB except ETP. Are you concentrating? 5-10 minutes, can you concentrate?
Yes, sir.
For my benefit, please. Next. Add back number 3, 35 AD less section 32. Sandhya, you smile kotidda alla smart kotidda avige. Add number 3, section 35 AD less section 32 nil. So ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು AMT ನ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು add back 10AA if you are claiming, add back 35 AD minus depreciation is anyhow deductible. Otherwise 35 AD assuming you are claiming 10 lakh minus 1.5 lakh depreciation minus 1. That means effectively you have to add back 8.5 lakh. Did you understand that point? Assuming 35 AD you have claimed 10 lakh, yes, add 10 less 1.5 ಅಥವಾ add net 8.5. Chapter 6A C ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ careful ಆಗಿದೆ. Chapter 6A-C income based deductions ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ 80 HH ಇಂದ 80 RRB ಅಲ್ಲಿ HH ಕಾನ್ ಕೇಸ್ 80 ಐದು ಶುರು ಆಗೋದು RRB ವರೆಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ETP ಅನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. Did you concentrate? Everybody. Okay, what is income? 80JAA 6,60,000. Highly expected question is 6,60,000. Total comes to 32 lakh. Next, budget 22 amendment. Budget 22, AMT for cooperative society 15%. That's why they're asking this question. So, actually, minimum alternative tax, look at me, which I'll be discussing tomorrow, 15% per company per years. But AMT was always 18.5%. Actually, in the regular class, I said it is stupid. A company 15%, for others 18.5%. At least somewhere I think Nirmala Sitharaman read, company and cooperative society are similar structure. Cooperative society they made 15%. So AMT for cooperative society is 15%. Are you listening? For others is still 18.5% only. IFSC units always 9%. AMT as well as MAT. Right. So very important. Cooperative society AMT 15%. Make important mark. Amtech 15%. 32 lakh into 15%, 4,80,000 plus 4% just over 19,200. Just copy the figures. 499,200 P2. So P1 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತಮ್ಮ left ಅಲ್ಲಿ
789,360.
Right side P2 correct and right. Whichever is higher, less ಅಲ್ಲ. Alternate minimum tax. Minimum you are supposed to pay this much. Now we are so used to say whichever is less ಅಂತ. ಈ ಚಳಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಧ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. So whichever is higher ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ 789,360. Below that, since P1 is higher, no AMT credit. You are paying normal tax only. Where is AMT credit? Are you understanding? Yeah. Now completely right side. Third arrow, I told you 3 arrow marks. P1 or P2 together. Now look at my wordings notation also. P1 or 2, whichever is higher. Last arrow mark, Q, option, 115 BAD. 115 BAD. You right? ETP not available. Where ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ 115 BAD ನಲ್ಲಿ ಓಕೆ 115 ETP ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ETJJE ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಾನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬೌವ್ ETJJE ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೋಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೈಟ್ ನೌ somewhere
It is always deduction normal 115 BAD or AMT.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ AMT ಗೆ ನೀವು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾಗಿತ್ತು. Can you just go to that point? ETJJE always deductible except AMT ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Except AMT. AMT ಗೆ deductible ಇಲ್ಲ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು 115 BAD ನಲ್ಲಿ ETP ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಕೋಆಪರೇಟಿವ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಅಪ್ಪ. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Are you concentrating?
Yes.
So 115 BAD. So you write normal total income is 25 lakh. 25 lakh
40,000.
22.
Okay. Normal total income is 25 lakh 40,000. Input 25 lakh 40,000. Add back ATP 60 lakh. Is it not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Add back ATP 60 lakh. Is the total?
85 lakh 40,000.
First 85 lakh 40,000. So individually you do this column minus that. Can you? 85 lakh 40,000. 115 bad 115 BAD like 115 BAC. You have to forgo all those income based deductions. So ATP sigodilla. Did you hear? Ille chitrana agodu. Now ATP is available in normal computation. AMT computationally ATP is directly available. Whereas 115 bad only ATP is not available because it is bad. 115 bad is no. That's why ATP is not available. So add back. So next total came like 40,000. Next line. Tax 22%. 115 bad only. 85 lakh 40,000 22%. Just
18 lakh 78,800.
18 lakh 78,800. Oh, 115 BAD is surcharge. Correction there. Add flat surcharge 10%. Flat surcharge 10%. Critically highlight money. 10%. Is 187,880. Add HEC 4%. The total work 21,49,350. 21,49,350. Make a circle and write Q. Left tell whichever is higher est than you.
789,360.
That figure and 21,49,350 make a circle. Greening caliber, whichever is
Less.
Whichever is less. And concentrating 115 BAD is an option. Whichever less. Hence 150 BAD not suggested. Not to be opted. सबको समझ में आ गया? Please note, just bear with me for 5 minutes. Please note, 2 RMRs. Confusion clarify. ETJJAA. ETJJAA. 2 RMRs. Left side only, greening. Normal provisions and one in confusion agate. Repeat normal provisions and 115 bad. Left side only. Normal provision and 115 bad. Below that is deductible. 1 ETJJAA. You 115 bad and deduct then what? Normal provision deduct right side, left side and the right side. However, under AMT, it should be added back. Reading color. It should be added back. When you add back, you pay more tax. That's a reading. I repeat. It is not so easy to remember. ETJJAA. Normal provisions only. Obviously, normal provision, they deduct. I will confuse you. 115 bad alone you can deduct. But when it comes to 115 bad is like 115 BAC. ETCCT2 and what? ETJJAA is always deductible. Whereas when it comes to AMT, ETJJAA should be added back. Are you clear? Right side. ETP 80P. After that, 2 RMRs. Left side greening. Normal provision and AMT, it is deductible. Ulta. Normal provisions and AMT, it is deductible. Right side, red ink alli. Under 115 bad, 115 bad, not deductible. To make important mark, normal provision, everybody can remember. Now, there are 4 drop downs. A green drop down only. First drop down, normal provisions and new ETP, ETJJA.
Normal provisions
Normal provision.
deductible, but deductible.
ETJJA 2 RMS. Left side, green ink, normal provisions and
115 BAD.
Deductible.
115 BD. 115 BAD, blue ink color. Now, third RMR, only normal provisions and EMT. EMT, black ink color. So, normal provisions only, all are deductible. All are deductible. Confusion. Whereas ETJJA, connect with 115 BAC, 115 BAC allows ETJJA, 115 BAD also allows ETJJA. Whereas ETP is not available under 115 bad, but allowable under 115 GAC, that is nothing but MAT provisions. Artha ita. Below the right side, further, completely below that. For cooperative banks, no ATP. ATP is ATP, no ATP under any section. Our section ATP is So, the question continue again. Look at this. If it is engaged in the business of banking, so normal provisions madi 660 madi, 60 lakh deduction sigodilla because ATP applicable agilla. Compute the tax. So 2661 360 per that is normal. Alternative minimum tax only, obviously ETJJA you have to add. So you comes again here also normal tax is higher, whichever is higher. 115 bad only, everything will be same like the first calculation. Actually, ETP is the only point which would have made a difference. ETP illu ast 85 lakh 40,000 income ide. 115 BAD 85 lakh 40,000 income barbe. Yakare ETP is otherwise also not available. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's it. Start. Go through madi, extremely important. Okay. Again, EMT comes into picture tomorrow. So wish you all a very, very happy Ugadi. Tomorrow we'll be starting.
Thank you, sir.
But completed. Tomorrow we'll be starting at what time? 6 o'clock. Okay, na? We'll start. So I'm not very sure whether I can complete. If not, I may require a session on Thursday. Okay. All of you are able to reasonably catch every point we discussed today, our special point. 90% if you understood, great. Okay. A material on share madla. Adu substantially that 1 minute time is nimge. There's a beautiful compilation of the material where in this material, what is relevant for November, May 23 and for our November 23 students. Usually, DT revision theory, complete almost 95% theory there. May 23 RTP there. But there, one extra thing what we also call ICM metal. MCQ question paper. Sorry, MCQs of May 23. Some additional MCQs have been released by ICI. Okay, around 40 pages is there. Then March 23, recent they released MTP. Question paper with the answer. My November May 23 people must go through this. Then quick reference and third summary other college section 80 but unfortunately it's of S20 2023 CS students not yet updated. Okay, and then as it's acting 99% is same in it. But the November 22 suggest answer is that budget 22 there is elaborative material is that almost all the budget points are already taken care of the DT revision here. Anybody wants to go through in detail, okay, you can go through. And DT revision, old examination question paper. That's why it looks bulky. But as far as May 23 people are concerned, you must go through this. You must go through this. Then you have to go through up to 5 compulsory. Up to 5 compulsory. Up to 5 will be around 124 pages. Are there? Tomorrow I will be taking you through this. Then balance things, if time permits you to, November 23 people, November onwards, definitely you can go through everything. Okay.
The way the banks are getting bankrupt, I think the customer should ask the KYB, know your bank, rather than the bank asking KYC from customers.
Hello. That's what is happening. Really. I told you, no, Silicon Valley Bank and America, there's a big fraud start.
Yes, sir. Going for bankruptcy.
Now I think 3-4 banks are in the process. American economy is in collapse. And Silicon Valley Bank in America. I really don't know why. There is a huge queue in front of SVB India, Shamrao Vital Bank. Or the Silicon Valley Bank. I'm serious. This actually happened. Shamrao Vital Bank, Shamrao Vital Cooperative Bank is a very big bank. So a scheduled bank. So people are in a big queue to take back the deposit because there's a message saying that SVB is collapsing. Okay. People don't read. Okay. SVB, American bank. But here, Shamrao Vital Cooperative, Shamrao Inga, Bye, Sanjay. Happy Ugadi. We'll meet on Wednesday evening at sharp 6 o'clock. Bye, Sanjay. God bless you. Thank you.
Bye.